Does it get easier? I just don't know where I'm supposed to be. Does it get easier? I just don't know where I'm supposed to be.
And hello and welcome everybody. Hi Timo and Sabine. Hi Marines Not My Mum, Poker, Joe Delaney, Vicky, Annie, and anybody else I've missed. Hopefully I got everybody. I just thought I'd wake you all up with a bit of a lively... Oh, and Eric, of course, Shadow Ops. Thought I'd wake you up with that opening for the show. And I thought I'd better go live tonight, just in case I've dropped dead by Monday. Damn pharmacy have screwed up all my medication, so I'll have been 5 days without my meds. So that's really great. So, yeah, they keep trying to kill me off. So if I suddenly go quiet, you know I've collapsed. Hopefully I'm all right. Yeah, crazy, Timo. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. They assured me it would, because they deliver it, you can't go and get it. You know, it's actually online and they deliver it. And they updated all my repeat medication, said, yes, you'll get it tomorrow. And tomorrow came and nothing. So I phoned him in the morning and said, the following morning, and said, I still haven't received my medication. Oh, we'll send it out today, don't worry. 6 o'clock. Nothing had arrived. Phoned him again. Oh, we'll send it out urgently. No worries. And yeah, they sent out a prescription. None of what I needed. I've now got about a year's supply of a tablet that I only have to take one a night. I've got a year's supply. Hi, Kenneth. Absolute madness. But the one I actually vitally need is the one I haven't got. And they're not open at the weekend. So... mental. Sort of relied on that, you know. There you go. So, yeah, I'm going to try and keep everything nice and calm and relaxed and, you know, not get myself stressed. Hi, Marsha. Yeah, I'm going to try not to get myself... Thank you very much for those of you who are kind enough to share me out. Oh, and the other thing is as well, I might disappear because my computer's about ready to die, I think. So, you're joking, Annie. My doctor, absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. They're of a certain ethnic origin, and they're useless. Hi, Luke. Absolutely useless. He won't listen to anything I say. He just talks over me, talks at me. I actually had to go to the pharmacy to get them to do the prescriptions on repeat because the doctors were so useless. You put through a request and 4 days later, they've still done nothing. One of my medications I ran out of 4 days ago. And according to the doctor's surgery, their website where I reorder the medication, I can't order it till the 14th of January. So how crazy is that? Hi, Bud Files. Or Sue. Depending. So, yeah, absolute madness. But thanks for dropping in, guys. Appreciate it. I don't know how long I will be live for, but I thought I would fire up a live. But thanks for stopping in, Timo. Appreciate that, buddy. Good to see you. I know you've taken a bit of a break. So, hi, Bushka. Good to see you. Yes, Happy New Year to everybody. Having been bombarded with the new intro. Yeah, well, the pharmacy that I deal with, Annie, is supposed to be like that. And generally speaking, they're really good. But the one time that I really needed the medication, I'm going to swear they fucked up. I mean, they have been excellent up until now. Absolutely superb. Couldn't fault them. You know, I'm thinking, oh, Jesus. And the fact that I spoke to two people said, yep, we'll get it out today. Yeah, it turned up, but none of what I needed. So I've now got to wait till Monday. Let's see if I last that long. Yeah, we all need a break sometimes, Timo. I've taken a couple of weeks off before now. Just sort of uploaded a bit of content and that, but not actually done any lives or been visibly seen around on the YouTube streets. You know, and so much is changing on YouTube. There's just so much drama going on all the time. You know, and even if you try and stay out of it, people manage to sort of drag you into it one way or another. You know, your name gets mentioned and you think, where the fuck do I fit into this? But there you go. It's social media. I try not to take it too seriously. Oh, excuse me. You know, it's yeah. So my medication sometimes. No worries, Marines and Army Mum. I didn't get hello anonymous. I didn't get a notification. I'm going to have to unsub and then resub and see what happens. I'd say I didn't know you'd gone live, otherwise I'd have been there. Yeah. Well, I know mine are. You know, I've been accused of. Well, not accused. It's been stated that my live streams are boring. But you guys seem to like it, so you know, and that's all that matters. It's keeping you guys entertained and a safe haven somewhere to chat safely without any drama. So, well, I'm not going to mention any names. But there are people that have things to say about various people's channels. You know, but I don't worry about it. You know, statements like the channel's failing, etc. Well, it depends on how you measure success on YouTube, doesn't it? If you're talking about financial, or whether you're talking about subscribers, people that enjoy your content and enjoy spending time with you, you know, how do people choose to measure their success on YouTube? I'm quite happy with what I've got. You know, it's never been Jesus. If you want to make money on YouTube, forget it. I know there are people that get a reasonable sort of monthly income from it, but that's not what it's about at the end of the day. That's not what it's about. If it is, you're going to fail miserably. You know, you've got to make it about what you enjoy doing, i.e. the videos, your live streams. Very funny, Timo. Very funny. Oh dear. Yeah, it's I've even threatened to quit YouTube. No, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. You know, I mean, it's like when people make idle threats to people on YouTube. It's hilarious. You know, sometimes these people are like 5,000 miles away. What are they going to do? They're going to jump on a plane and come over here? Damn, if they're that desperate, I'll pay for the flight. You know? But people do. You hear them threatening people and you think that is just pathetic. You know, crazy. You know, but it's social media, keyboard warriors, etc. Doesn't matter what you do, who you are, someone's always going to have something to say about what you're doing. You know, Rob Wilson says if people are trolling you, it's because you're successful. They're jealous. They've got nothing, so they're coming in and trolling you, because you've got something, But there's a lot of factors that have changed in the last 12 months, really. I mean, the heyday, I think, for YouTube was during the pandemic, because people were at home, had nothing to do, nowhere else to go. So everybody was on YouTube. And over the last sort of 2 years, it's that sort of changed. Everyone's back to work and there is a degree of normality. So obviously less people on YouTube. Or less time to be on YouTube. So I never expect huge numbers. I think the only time you can expect massive numbers is you've got a controversial topic or there's some kind of drama going on. That draws the crowds in because everyone loves a bit of drama. It's a bit like when you're driving along the road and there's an accident on the other side of the motorway. You slow down and take a look. And it's the same thing with drama on YouTube. You've just got to go and take a look. Our local cops at my door, you see. Yeah, crazy. But I think social media is a platform for people to wear their dumbass views, basically. It gives a platform for people's stupidity. Well, let's have a quick look. Let's lighten things up a bit. Just a quick. Hang on, let me find it. Oh, we'll do this one. Here come the hot sniper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up the crew in the area. Still have it like that. No, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Anyone press will hear the fat lady sing. Act like you know Rico. I know what Bo don't know. Touch them up and go. Oh, ching. Here come the hot sniper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still have it like that. Extraordinary. Juice like a strawberry. Money to burn, baby. All of the time. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. Just keep the mood positive, Try and keep it cheery. But yeah, I've been playing around. I've been editing more videos and just doing stuff, Always like to try and spice things up a bit with intros. And since it was the new year, I thought, will you stop doing this outside my house? Well, I try to keep it that way, Marsha. I try to keep it that way. That's what it's all about. Try and entertain. It's like it's just somewhere you guys can come and chat to each other and, No, you go ahead. You go ahead, Annie. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. You're just, it's a reasonable topic to discuss. You're not bringing the chat down. So that's absolutely fine. It's only when people start talking really negative and all that, or, people bring other people's arguments into the chat. Like the last time I was in Marshall, somebody decided to make an issue of something that I don't even recall. I don't even recall any such event. But there you go. So it is what it is. There's always someone who's going to try and screw things up, I guess. You can have a preview of this. I will be uploading it, but you guys can watch it now. Hopefully. Well, I will be posting that one, so you all have the opportunity to watch it and comment on it. But I just thought I'd give you a preview. I can't remember the exact location of all the stuff because it was so long ago. It was in the early days of my droning, before I got more experience. So some of the shots are not as good as I would have liked. But yeah, I found it on one of my old SD cards and thought, you know what, let's edit that and put it up. But it was a few years. Put it this way, it was at least 4 years ago, so could be longer. I've been to and driven through so many different locations in Europe, and I've got footage from stuff from like Croatia and various Slovakia. I can't remember where half the places were unless I've noted it on the video or whatever. Then I don't always know the exact. I can tell you the country, and that's about it. So I will. Hi, Josie. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. If you're not connected to Josie channel, please do. He's a friend of mine from Hungary, and he does a lot of beautiful drone videos. He lives in I don't know about where he lives, but he certainly films in some very nice areas. So, yeah, please connect to him and give him some support. His channel's growing nicely. So I'm happy to. Actually, I need to give Timo a wrench. God, dear. Thanks, Josie. Appreciate it, my friend. And let's help you grow. That's a great channel. So, right, there you go. Since you've all got wrenches, you can all connect to each other. So I don't have to drop links. You can all do it yourselves because I'm lazy. Oh, excuse me. Right. Well, Joe liked that video. How's my day been? Well, apart from medical issues with medication, yeah, not too bad. I've had heartburn a few times today and thought, oh, God, and don't tell me I'm having another attack, Happy New Year to you as well, Josie. Let me... If Joe would like to see a nice, relaxing video, I will play this one. This is still one of my favourites that I did, so... So, yeah, thing is, Joe, to me, the music is as important as the video. It's so important, and I don't mind that if it's copyrighted and I can't monetize the video because I don't want to sacrifice a really good video for using like crappy music. So I'm happy for the videos not to be monetized as long as people enjoy it because it's got the right music paired with it, which is the most important thing. Because the money you get from videos, it's pennies. It's pennies. And if it means that the creator of that piece of music is getting that 14 pence, they're welcome to it. It's well worth it to me. If I've got the right piece of music to the video, it was worth every penny of 14 pence. Or however much, because you don't make math. And I've got some videos I've made quite a reasonable amount of revenue on, but for the most part, it's only small. It's pennies. So I never worry about that. For me, it's putting out the right music. Let me drop this in the chat if anybody wants to come up and give me crap on the panel. We're expecting snow. They've not been really too specific about when. So they've been a bit vague about it, Thanks, Josie, my friend. You're doing some really good stuff as well, So as I say, many people as they're not connected to you, it'd be great for them to stop by. And we have a guest. Hello, Marines and Army Mum.
Hello, ukmedic.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. And verbally, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you and your lovely wife.
Who is laying in bed, as always, reading a damn book. Oh, dear. She goes to bed a lot earlier than me. If I go to bed at the same time as her, I'm a terrible fidget and I wake her up anyway. So by the time I go to bed, she's snoring. Sounds like the shunting yard of a steam train, Oh, dear. People say to me, do I snore? I go, I've no idea. I'm asleep. How would I know?
Right.
And I think she basically goes into a coma, so I don't think she notices unless we do go to bed at the same time and I fall asleep before her, I get a nudge. Wait, what? You're snoring. Oh, sorry. I go back to sleep again. But I'm one of those, you can wake me and within seconds I'm back to sleep again. But, wow, 19 in the chat. Oh, what's going on? I must be doing something right. This dud channel must be doing something right. Yeah, we've had heavy frosty the last few days. It's been very frosty, but not, no snow. But as I say, they have threatened it. I could record myself while I'm sleeping. Trust you to come up with that one, Poker. Yeah. Funny enough, I was actually going to video Denise when she was snoring and say, "This is what you sound like." But I'm not that cruel. I'm not that cruel. Plus, I like my genitalia where it is. I don't want it removed. I'm quite happy where it is. Oh dear, oh dear. I went into Sheena's live the other night. She was live and she was telling everybody how we have a laugh and all that kind of stuff. It was quite good. It was quite funny.
Yeah, yes, it was. I seen you there and said hi to you. She is just an awesome person.
I've known Sheena for ages, and she absolutely adores me, because I make her laugh, and whenever we sort of talk, we always have a bit of a laugh. And she, as I say, no worries, Hustle, you're welcome. She's a very sick lady, but she's so positive. There's never a pity party like you get with some people that are ill.
Exactly. And I mean, she speaks to everyone that comes in, and her life and her personality. I really, a lot of people want to complain about being sick and having this and having that. She doesn't do that.
She just gets on with it, basically. And if there's any information she can give anybody else who's suffering from anything. Oh, and we've got the German invasion on board. Welcome, Timo. Good to see you, brother.
Hi.
How you doing? Haven't had a break?
Okay, fine.
You needed to talk to a friend. That's what it was.
Yes.
But
after Christmas, I didn't feel very well, and it was a little bit much in the last 4 or 5 weeks. It was a little bit much, and in this evening, I decided very spontaneously, yes, to open this channel.
Yeah, as I say, we all need a break from time to time. I've done it. I've been away for a little while.
Hi, Vicky.
It's one of those where you just have to step back, because YouTube can be hard work if you let it become hard work, because you're striving all the time to try and do stuff. But what you've actually got to do is just do what you enjoy, and then upload it or do whatever. And if other people like it, that's great. And if they don't, they don't.
Yes, but I had other problems. It was not of the people who like it, or if I like it. It was the YouTube didn't like it, or YouTube had a problem, and YouTube closed everything. And
your problem. You're a bloody German, and you always got to be perfect. Everything has to be perfect with the bloody Germans.
That excuses everything.
Yeah. You take German automobiles until Mercedes decided to put loads of plastic in their interiors of their damn cars. I think Mercedes is one of the companies now where the standard of the build has gone down rapidly. I know Jeremy Clarkson on Top Gear said, they're getting cheaper and cheaper in terms of the build quality. The engines are still good, but the car itself is rubbish.
Not anymore. Sorry, not anymore. The engines in the German cars are getting holy crap. And when you drive a Mercedes SUV, and in the engine has something about 1.5 liters, and the car has nearly 3 tons. With 7 gears, it makes no sense.
That's true. Yeah,
it doesn't last long. I had our SUV in the garage, in the shop, at a dealer for service, and I was in the where the new cars stay there for a huge amount of money, and I read all the subscription about the engine and stuff, and I was shocked. The car, 2.8 tons, 2-liter engine, nearly 400 PS, and wow. No.
Yeah. It's stupid when they, Ford years ago made a 1300cc Mondeo, not Mondeo, Sierra. Do you think, what is the point in a 1300cc in a car of that size? The car weighs so much, the fuel economy.
My Volkswagen Polo from 1984 has a 1.3 liter engine.
Aha. Hiya, sweetheart. The missus is in the chat, look.
Hi, Denise.
Oh, dear.
Hi, freaking.
So, yeah, my Mini Cooper is 2 litre. The thing is, really, anything under 1800 to 2 litre, anything other below that is a waste of time, unless the car is what I class as a roller skate. Like a little Fiat 500. Any family-size car with an engine less than 2 litres, you're not saving any money at all because, you're flooring it to get any kind of performance out of it.
Yeah.
Just a pointless exercise, So, but, I'm just trying to think. Well, all my cars have been around about the 2 litre mark, either 9.
You from the UK, the Peel 50, this pretty small 3-wheel
Little tiny car, little car, yeah.
I checked the website. You can buy this car.
Yeah, it's got a motorbike engine.
Less than a motorbike.
Yeah, well, like a moped engine. Yeah, it's not very large. Yeah, but
for 30 grand, 30K, you can buy it.
Yeah, got no reverse gear though.
No. I remember when Jeremy Clarkson tried
it through the
in the elevator in the BBC office, and yes.
Yeah, it's got a little 2-stroke engine. Not a good idea. Oh dear.
I miss them. This is 3 English gentlemen I do really miss on the screen on the TV.
The BBC made a big mistake sacking Jeremy Clarkson and the other 2 walking out, because they've tried it with various hosts since, and it just doesn't work.
Yes, but you can't slap the production manager. You can't do this.
Well, no. I mean, they'd have been better off to have fined him like a hefty sum out of his salary or something than got rid of him, because, the program died after that.
Yes, it was crap.
The crew they've had since, it just didn't work.
Yes.
Didn't work. I'm not sure what's not a good idea, but I'm being told it's not a good idea, whatever it is. The boss has spoken. But, I was still watching the replays of them on one of the channels here. A lot of the stuff, you could tell it was a setup. Like when they did the thing with the turning a combine harvester into a snowplow, and Jeremy Clarkson had the flamethrower and set fire to that guy that was walking past with his skis. That's like not genuine, but it's still entertaining.
I remember Jeremy Clarkson. They were in Ireland in Eddie Hill, and he had a Range Rover or BMW. I'm not sure, any SUV, and he put the brakes on and left the car, and the brakes did only work by 1 wheel or 2 wheels, and it doesn't last. And he walks out the door to the car slept down the hill 400 meters, a quarter mile, and didn't care. This was awesome. Hi, Ryan.
Yeah, they've done some really good things. As I say, it's just so funny. It's like, and those 3 together just worked really well,
Yes.
It worked really well.
That was Bucks to see.
As I say, I still like watching the. Bax is there, is he?
There is. Yes, yeah.
Your Siamese twin. Timo and Bax joined at the hip.
He's pulling so hard on the leash sometimes, and now we have a very slippery sidewalk. We have here really a thin piece of ice on the pavement, and it's also it's a nightmare. And
we have Hossel on the stage as well.
Hi. Hello, how are y'all doing?
Doing great. Apart from, let's say, what I was whinging about my medication, other than that, absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's a bummer to hear all that news. That's not right. You served your country, you served your cities, your states, your counties, and now you just can't even get the medicine you need to survive.
Well, they're very, very good. Hi, Aaron, and hi, Michael. They're normally very, very good. This is the first time they've let me down, but it happens to be the one medication that I really need.
The one that makes your day better and able to
Yeah.
get through it, right?
Whereas I've got, like almost a year's supply of one medication that I only take one at night, and I've got like about a year's supply of it, which obviously it will sort of be out of date probably before I get to use it. So, but it's just annoying, what I've done is I've taken aspirin as a substitute.
Well, that can cause other, I don't know, how's your stomach? Does it handle those aspirins well, or?
Yeah, because when I first had my heart attack, they had me on soluble aspirin and warfarin and God knows what else. So, it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't mind having a problem with my stomach, providing the old heart doesn't give out,
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're feeling well enough to go live tonight. And
Yeah, I mean, at the moment I've got arrhythmia. My heart's all over the place, but my pulse sort of ranges between sort of 65 and 100 and something.
Now, are you feeling the arrhythmia without taking your pulse? You can actually feel it?
I've got, obviously because of my job previously, I've got devices. My blood pressure monitor will do it. I've got a pulse oximeter that goes on your finger. I can measure my pulse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at rest, it's up and down all over the place, So one of the medications they've got me on is to try and get it to regulate itself. Hiya, Grumpy, you old bugger. Grumpy Sapper.
Hi, Grumpy.
Hey, Grumpy.
It's and if it doesn't regulate it, then basically they'll shock it, with it and stop it and start it again.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
how you doing,
hopefully it'll restart.
I'm doing well. How are you, Hustle?
Good. And you're all ready for the storm to roll through?
I'm dreading it, but yes.
Yep. Everybody's talking about it all over. So that must be that front that they said was coming through the U.S. Just going to hit it from coast to coast.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's hope it moves quickly.
Yeah, we had a storm the other day and very, very high winds and a lot of heavy rain. Parts of Manchester were quite badly flooded. And then they've sort of threatened us with snow, but they've not been very specific about when we're going to see it. So it's like someone's guessed and said, "Oh, it's a bit cold. We might get some snow."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it, but as people start talking about it elsewhere, I thought I should probably check my own weather. And yeah.
The thing is, tomorrow. At the moment, I know it sounds, people always say that's a stupid thing, but it's too cold at the moment to snow.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it actually has to warm up to snow. And people say, well, what about the North Pole? So, yeah, but it isn't snowing, is it? It's already snowed.
Yeah, it's already been there and just never melted.
Yeah, basically. When it's really, really cold, you don't get snow. It snows as it warms up.
Mm-hmm. So, where's the North Pole drone footage?
North Pole? Well, there's some Lapland drone footage, but not very much.
We went to Arizona and lived for a while. Why not the North Pole? The opposite. Freezing cold to melt my face off.
Well, yeah. Yes. Well, Lapland, it was minus 30. Had to put your socks on today. Well, if you got to put socks on, Sapper, then, oh dear, that's, I mean, I'd like to keep mine on in bed, but no, not allowed to do that. Not unless you get bed socks. I can wrap up like an Eskimo, but I'm not allowed to wear socks.
UK, you've been to so many countries. What was your most favorite foreign country that you've been to?
Italy and Greece.
What made Italy? Was it the food, the wine?
Just the place. Absolutely, it was beautiful.
Yeah. And what about Greece?
So many things, really. The people are really friendly, the climate, the history, beautiful crystal clear waters.
So what was the worst place? Don't ever send me back.
Arizona. No.
I was going to say, you better not say Arizona.
Funny enough, I actually loved Arizona, although it was
I
very
know it.
dry and dusty. And
Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah, I hate Liverpool. Yeah, but that's in the UK, Timo. The worst country I've ever been to.
Or the worst experience, I suppose. Maybe it was the food, the
Okay,
climate.
the worst experience would be France.
And what was her
Yeah,
name?
because they're arseholes. They hate us. And why the hell we bothered liberating the ungrateful bastards from the Germans during the war? Because they hate us. They treat us like shit, basically, in France.
They hate nearly equally.
So basically, they were just preparing you for your life on YouTube.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What's up with Liverpool? I'm across. I had a very nasty experience in Liverpool, which I don't wish to go into, to be honest. But yeah, it wasn't a happy memory.
Well, could you make up one, a really good one?
Oh, LA was the worst experience for Sapper. Yeah. Mind you see.
Witness a double murder. Oh, that makes story.
I don't know. It sounds a bit dodgy to me. It's a bit like Murder, She Wrote. You know, Jessica Fletcher, wherever she goes, there's a murder. She'd be my first suspect. Every place she visits, someone gets murdered. So I think, yeah, she'd be number one suspect.
Good point. She did travel quite around, and a lot of people end up dead.
Yeah, everywhere she went, there was a murder. So she would be number one suspect. It's like we've got a show here called Midsummer Murders. And it's not the time of year, it's a place called Midsummer. And what an amazing place. It's got about 5 public schools, God knows how many museums, mansions and lords of the manor. And there's always several murders. The only plus side is obviously property is very cheap because they come up quite frequently.
Yep.
But they show you all these things like today. They went on today. They had like the Wicker Man, and they set fire to it, and there was somebody inside it. It wasn't supposed to be. But I think this is a show that we sell to America, and they're looking at that thinking we're all a bunch of medieval.
I always like it when a show comes to America and we just think it's the cat's meow and find out that it came from another country, usually you guys, I think, and it's been there for 10 years or whatever. Like, Shameless. Shameless started in your country, didn't it? And that was that was a show I just loved. I don't even know if it's still going or not, but yeah, it's great. Hey, Burpee.
But yeah, they must think, a lot of the Americans must see our shows and think, my God, sort of all these villages with all these weird traditions.
The Young Ones was probably the first show that I ever saw that did things and said things that I had never seen before. And I loved it. And it was only like 12 episodes long, I think.
Yeah. Oh, there's been so many. I mean, it's like, I know you guys.
Benny Hill, of course. That we got that. That was normal, I think. I believe late Sunday nights in the U.S. growing up. So we got to see lots of Benny Hill. He was awesome.
Yeah. So the burpee fisherman, I'm going to guess, is Stuart the Fish Whisperer. Didn't take a detective to work that one out.
Because he burps, and Stuart is a whisperer of fish, so he can hear him.
Yeah.
You're right about that. Brilliant deduction.
Yes. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there's the giveaway, Susanna Sweetheart. There you go. Monty Python. Yeah, Monty Python was brilliant.
Oh, yes. Yep. Now, that was cutting edge. Just to start off with seeing men dressed as women, right, back then? That was hilarious. That was something you didn't usually see.
The 2 Ronnies were very good.
Yeah.
They were hilarious.
And wasn't there, and I might be mixing up with Queen's video, where they're all dressed as women, but didn't on Monty Python's, one of them that dressed up as a woman still left his facial hair on?
Oh, they always did whenever they,
Yeah, that's what was so funny about it.
Yeah. Hang on, let me drop that. There's the link there, Sapper. If you want to pop up, it's entirely up to you. It's there if you want to come up and say hello. Yeah, I mean, we've had some great shows. Dick Emery was brilliant. Dick Emery, the two Ronnies were very, very clever. I mean, I love the one, the fork handles. So, yeah.
Now, if I tried to compare something here in the USA to what I think of your guys' comedy shows that we've just been talking about, Saturday Night Live would come to mind. What did you guys think about Saturday Night Live? Was it cutting edge in any way on your side of the world?
To be honest, by the time we saw it, it was probably crap.
Because it already been done or something, you know. I think you guys just had more lenient rules and stuff, didn't you, on television and stuff? As to where
I've already worked it out, Stuart, that you've changed your channel name. I've already worked it out. So, oh dear.
I said, Stuart.
Oh, here we go. We also have Grumpy coming up on the panel. He's got the circle of doom at the moment.
Yep. Anticipation.
Build the excitement. I need a drum roll.
Ting.
Well, he is there. Sort of. He's sort of there. Oh, there he is.
There you go. He made it. Hey, Grumpy.
Yeah, he's grumpy old git.
There you go. I'm in.
You are.
Hi.
I haven't got my camera on because I look like I haven't got my camera on. So I look like shit.
Saturday Night Live.
Yes, Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you fine. Yep, we can hear you.
I think you might be delayed a little,
Can you hear
Grumpy,
me?
but we hear you.
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Turn your camera off, maybe. That might help. Because it's lagging, I think. Yeah, it's lagging because he's got his camera on.
What's going on here?
But we can hear you.
Yep, we can hear you.
Baggy camera. Okay, so Saturday Night Live was taken from UK.
Yeah, I can't remember what our show was. The equivalent was because we had so many on Saturday nights.
SCTV? Did you guys have, did SCTV come from you guys? Second City TV? Sorry, I think that's what you called it.
No.
Oh, that was new. Okay. Oh, I didn't know y'all had a Saturday Night Live.
Oh, we've had all
OTT.
Yeah,
It was
we've had all
OTT.
sorts. OTT, yes, over the top. And what was the other one? Oh God, we used to have loads of like late night Saturday shows. An old house party. Yeah, that was good fun. Hi, Andrew.
What
Hi,
about
Andrew.
what about that show that would come on at midnight? Oh, I think it was called the Midnight Special, and it was like a rock and roll show for maybe 30 minutes or an hour. Did you guys get that?
I don't recall ever seeing it, but some others might have done. Anonymous, Dave Allen is my hero. In private on StreamYard, I've played several of his videos. Dave Allen was an absolute master, without a doubt. So I'm glad you did mention him. I'd have got round to him, but we were sort of talking about comedy duos initially. But Dave Allen, absolutely brilliant.
Did you just say you were a bit randy?
A bit what?
Randy?
No.
Okay, that's what it sounded like to me. Sorry. I just thought, okay, thanks for sharing there. Keep talking
if
about
I'm Randy, what the hell am I doing talking to you? Like I should be in the bedroom.
exactly. It's like
Get a room.
So I'm not quite sure what I said that sounded like I said I was Randy.
Well, I thought, okay, you were talking about Dave Allen, and all of a sudden you throw that out there.
Oh dear.
And I'm
That's got me-
clipping that
that's got-
before
that's-
anybody else does.
Yeah, clip that quick. UK medic said he was randy on a live. Oh dear. I'm going to play this one.
All right, Chief. Word to the wise. It's tough around here, so you've got to gain respect. It's all about how you present yourself. You've got to look tough. When people see me on the street, they know not to mess. I'm menacing. What you need is a proper, tough walk. Be lucky. Be lucky.
I do love that video.
I do think that's how they walk.
Yeah, it's so funny. Grumbleweeds. I wasn't keen on the Grumbleweeds. I liked the Black Abbots and Russ Abbott. I thought Russ Abbott was hilarious.
What about Abbott and Costello? Did you like them?
Some of the stuff, yeah, in small doses. Because to be fair, a lot of American humour doesn't transfer that well to the UK because we've got a very dry sense of humour and very warped in many respects. So sometimes a lot of the stuff that you guys find funny, we don't. Just every now and again, there'll be I mean, like Friends, I could never get into Friends. The whole concept of these people, because in the UK, you don't have like an open door and everybody just walks in.
Right.
You know, whereas in Friends, they were all in each other's homes and it just is, we're just not like that here. So,
Right.
I mean, I know loads of people here were hooked on it, but I wasn't into it because it's just not the way that we are, you know.
On
We're
those
miserable, we're miserable fuckers in a lot of ways.
on those older movies like Laurel and Hardy and even the Elvis Presley movies, they were the same script, just a different environment. Right.
Yeah,
And
they had a lot of Elvis films on today here.
Yep.
And as I say, Blue Hawaii and, you know, yeah, they're all it's exactly the same story. As you say, you know, it's just a different location.
yeah, and he got tired of that. He didn't want that. He wanted something new and different. And they just keep bringing him the same script over and over.
Yeah. You know, but there are, I mean, I like Fraser. I like that. You know, I think that's good. I can see that because that's quite a dry, he's got quite a dry sense of humour. And again, I think that appeals to like the British because that's how we are.
Well, and the whole cast on Frasier I thought was great, especially the dad. And I think he's passed away, but I thought that he was just perfect for that role and just made it so funny.
All right, sweetheart, get back to your book or fall asleep, whatever. If you're snoring, I'll come in and poke you with a stick.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, Denise.
Bye, Denise. Good night.
So,
Now I thought that they were doing like a Frasier part 2, but it was supposed to be a little more dark humor, serious. Or did that ever happen?
not that we've seen here. No. I've had a request in the private chat.
I have to say good night. It's
No worries, Timo. Thanks for
3 a.m. in the morning.
yeah.
Take
No
care.
worries, friend. Thank you for stopping by.
Nice
Oh,
meeting
it was a
you.
pleasure.
Good to see
Yeah,
you.
good night, Auntie Mom.
Bye.
And good night, everybody in the chat. Poker, Vicky, Boschka, many more.
Yeah, just night, everybody. It's a lot easier, buddy.
Bye. Take care.
Take care, my friend. Good to
Bye.
see you. Right, I've had a request for this video, so I have to please my audience. Here we go.
Something in the darkness, always watching you, big and fat and hairy, and that's true. They want to steal your money, whatever they can get. Silent, sneaky creatures you won't forget.
There's an earworm for you. Was Third Rock from the Sun funny? Yeah, I thought it was funny. I enjoyed that. Yeah, that was a good show. Welcome back, Grumpy. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Stats.
Oh, Grumpy's having technical.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you fine. Yep.
Not again.
Can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Oh,
we can
perfect.
hear you.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Grumpy, can you confirm or deny? Did you rage quit the last time you were up here?
Grumpy doesn't rage quit.
I don't think Grumpy can hear me.
No, somebody kicked me out.
No, they
I don't know
didn't.
what happened. I had to reset my internet, so obviously it kicked me out.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're lagging slightly.
Looks like
I
you
said-
got a good setup there.
I said lagging, not slagging.
I'm looking for sympathy. Come on.
Oh, you come to the wrong place then if you're looking for sympathy.
Oh, shit.
Oh dear. Yeah, we don't do sympathy here.
Sorry, what did you say? You said something about I got set up? What
No,
did
you
say?
look like you got a pretty good setup there with your studio or your microphone and stuff. That looks like a good one.
Oh,
You must go live and stuff, huh?
yeah, well, it's Temu.
Oh, you bought off?
Yeah, I
the
do
Temu?
it live every Sunday night.
I gotcha.
He does.
Yeah,
he
it's
does.
good shit.
Yes.
My brick
Yeah,
walls,
try-
my brick walls from Temu. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny enough, that's where mine came from in my background as well, but because I haven't got my camera on because I look like shit at the moment.
It's a brick wall.
Yeah. Timu, yes.
It's good stuff. I've got to be honest. You've got to be careful what you buy. Some of it's good.
Yeah, I've not had
Some of it's
anything
pretty good.
bad from them. The only thing I bought from them that didn't work as such was the what do they call it? Like the neon light that's flexible that you can move around. The
Yeah.
adhesive tape. I stuck it up, and within 2 seconds, it just fell off the wall.
Uh-huh. You know, I
Good.
was seeing a lot of that on some of the live streams for a while there, and then they go away, and I wondered what was going on there, and that's probably it. They're not working. They're
Yeah.
not paying, are they?
The lights work fine. It's just the glue they use that's sort of rubbish, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
not as good as it could be. But yeah, I mean, most of the stuff I've bought has been exact. I mean, I bought some 3D tiles.
You've got to be careful what you buy. That's what it comes down to, really. It's a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
I
and
bought
I
these
also
PV
understand for the clothes, you might want to just try a shirt at first and make sure what size you're going to purchase next time.
Yeah, I bought these 3D. They're PVs. They're
I
actually
bought 3
PVC.
shirts.
Yeah, I bought some PVC like wall tiles. They're like 3-dimensional, like diamond sort of shapes, and they are raised and they are plastic. And they're
I bought
absolutely
3
brilliant.
shirts, all large, ready for me to wear.
What, you're going to grow into them?
So did they all fit the same way, Grumpy, or did each one fit a little differently?
They all fitted. Well, I didn't go over my belly, so I had to go and buy triple XL. Well, no, 4XL in order to get them to fit me. Because normally I'm
Okay.
just an XL normally, and
So they're small.
yeah, so I
for
had
their
to
size.
change it to 4XL. Well, you never see any fat Chinese people, do you?
Mm-mm.
You
That's
know?
well, Chinese
And
sizing. Yeah,
and it makes you, yeah, and it makes
Yeah,
you
try-
wonder in UK. You never see
Yeah.
any Chinese funerals, do you? So it makes you wonder what you're eating.
Oh boy.
well, I've jokingly said that we don't have very many dark-skinned people where I live because the Chinese have found out they taste like chicken.
Yeah, the old ones are the best, aren't they?
They certainly are. They certainly are. But no, I think what I was
Well, I'm gonna
saying.
love you and leave you. I've just realised it's 25. Sorry, it's
No
25 past 4 over here, so I'm going to say good night and I'm going to bed.
Well, thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Good to see you.
Nice meeting you, Grumpy.
Yeah, I mean, I got to get my beauty sleep ready for tomorrow. And guys, come and see me tomorrow. Let's do the music quiz again.
Oh, I give up with that. My brain can't cope with it. I watch it, but I don't even try and take
Oh,
part.
I've got a video. I've got a video around now, so you have to guess the music video.
Okay.
Stop smoking. It's bad for you.
I'm stressed at the moment because I haven't got the medication that I'm supposed to have. I'm going to be 5 days without my heart meds because the bloody pharmacy fucked up.
I would open that cigarette up, chop that tobacco up, and probably snort it up my nose if I was you.
Oh. Yeah. Well, put it this way, I've managed to go this long smoking. I'm
Right,
still
guys,
here.
I love you and leave you. I'll speak to you later.
Yeah, take care, buddy.
Good night, Grumpy.
There we go.
112-year-old Chinese man in the hospital. Wow. I don't think I would want to live to be 112 or 100.
No, there are days when I feel like that, but
I know. I was walking up my stairs the other day, and it was difficult, and I thought, okay, this ain't good. What's wrong?
yeah. Well, today I look about 112. I think. There you go.
Yeah, I'm sure you're probably feeling physically, and then with the mental anguish of the pharmacy not getting you your meds and the struggle of it, that's got to take a huge toll on you.
Yeah, because I woke up this morning thinking, I'll give them a call. And of course they're not open on Saturdays and Sundays.
Oh no!
So, hang on. I've got to find it. I've got too many files on my computer, that's for sure.
Yeah. Do you organize any folders and stuff in there?
Oh God, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But even scrolling through those is a nightmare.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's go to there. It's remembering where I put stuff. I put stuff in folders and then it's okay, Vicky. Take care. Thank you for stopping by and sleep well. I've been asked to play this one.
Oh, I don't think you. I just saw the faces.
Yeah, Poker Rossi, Timo, and ukmedic.
That's great.
Yeah, like if only. Even in my heyday, I didn't look like that.
Where could you dance like that?
Actually, I probably could back in the day. Back in the day, yeah, in my 20s, I was pretty good. But just in case, I'm going to play this. Just in case we've got any, we'll see if it clears the chat out.
Some sucker sneaking in your chat, trying to snatch your souls. Lurkers and jerkers, hiding in the shadow. We know that you are never for hell. Do we really care? We built a community and have gained many friends. These amazing people, we will Lurkers and jerkers, hiding in the shadow. We know that you are there. What the hell do we really care? We built a community and have gained many friends. These amazing people we will defend. All of us, lurkers and jerkers, hiding in the shadow. We know that you are there. What the hell do we really care? We built a community and have gained many friends. These amazing people we will defend. Horror, lurkers and jerkers, hiding in the shadow. We know that you are there. What the hell do we really care?
All
Right.
you lurkers and jerkers and duds and degenerates.
Yeah, that normally clears the chat out. if there's any lurkers and jerkers, you play that and they will disappear.
Yeah, they're like,
You watch the numbers go from like 20 down to about 12.
we gone.
Oh dear.
It did have a nice little beat to it.
Yeah, that's one that I did using AI. You know, the program I told you to use.
Mhm. That AI stuff is amazing.
Yes, I see you've been producing some good stuff.
I've been able to drop a few ditties myself. I still haven't taken that original one that I told you where I took the 1, 2, so and so's lying to you song where I actually sang it myself. I'm thinking
Yeah,
about doing
right. Yeah. Michael, there's good lurkers and there's bad lurkers. So that's fine. You can lurk as much as you like, buddy. It's those that lurk in the background with hostile intent.
Are you
waiting.
talking about me, hostile?
Well, they lurk in the background waiting for you to say something they can clip and use against you. You know?
Oh, is that what's going on? Oh.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit, you see, because I don't care what other people are doing.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't care. All I'm worried about is my channel, the people that support the channel, that want to be a part of it. What's going on other channels is of no concern to me whatsoever.
Nope. And if you're saying it on a public platform, you know, it's out there, man. YouTube.
And it's out there for good.
Yeah, it is. Mhm.
People can clip my lives as much as they like.
Yeah, you can hide it, but usually somebody else has already recorded it. So
Yeah.
and it's usually that person that's so offended that you're recording them, and now they're recording you. And it's like, I inspired you to become a clipper. Yay!
Yeah.
Flip away.
It's like, you know, people have problems with various people. They have an issue with them.
Yeah.
And I don't have an issue with somebody until I have an issue with them, not because someone else has got an issue with them.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
I've had people say to me, why do you allow that person in your chat? And I go, because they have never done me any harm. When they do, that'll be a different matter.
Now, there are certain people that I wouldn't want in my chat that are notorious for doxing, going in real life, those kind of things. I don't think I would want anybody like that in my chat. Personally, that's just me. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like I know Jeffrey Dahmer didn't kill me, but he has killed somebody, right? Just because he wanted me don't mean he ain't a killer.
Yeah. I mean, I've been doxed in the past, and it's like, it doesn't bother me. If you've got nothing to hide, nothing to worry about.
You know, they think they've got a power over you when they dox you. And at this point, after being doxed once, really all it is just YouTube professional courtesy to not dox me. You know, it's your choice to show everybody that you are a doxer. But at this point, my name's out there. Y'all know where I live. Thank God. Death Row did a video that even showed you my address and gave you the little Google Earth pinpoint on where you can locate me near a university or college, a little college that's there that I'm nearby. So, yeah, if you show up at my door, please bring a kitten with you, because I have always said this. Somebody show up at my door with a box of kittens, I'd take them. So bring a kitten, please. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
Terry.
didn't see Terry come in, but Terry King has very kindly donated. So
Nice.
thank you very much, Terry. Much appreciated. So I'm going to play a different one for a change,
Ooh.
because I have a few of them, as you know, but I'm going to play this one. Well, thank you very much, Terry. Much appreciated. Just come in and kind enough to make a donation. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Shout out, Terry.
Absolutely. That's the way to enter a room. That was very unexpected.
Yeah, it is.
So I now have to find this because Eric the Tractor's in the chat. Let me scroll through my.
Oh, funny stats. I didn't even think about that. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, it's not started off too bad, Terry. I can't complain. And if I did, no one would listen. And a happy new year to you too. Always good to see new people in the chat.
Mayhem. Yep.
Oh, here we go.
everybody-
I have to play this for my brother, Eric.
Your brother.
Their miracle point is out there trimming trees. You will see him doing burpees that bring him to his knees. With a smile so wide, he drives his tractor with pride. Fun and laughter on the way as he takes you for a ride. His name is Eric, the tractor driving cowboy. In a field not burning up the highway. With a smile so wide, he drives his tractor with pride. Fun and laughter on the way as he takes you for a ride. His name is Eric, the tractor driving cowboy. In a field not burning up the highway.
And if Terry's still in the chat, feel free to drop your link. And if you guys are not connected to Terry, please go over and connect. I've given him a wrench so he can drop his link. I've just checked his channel. He's got foxes as well, so which is great. Being a fox lover, anyone's I speak to says that government is full of perps. It certainly is, Anonymous. It certainly is.
That's not just any tractor that Eric's driving there. That looks like it's possibly an antique tractor. Is it, Eric?
That wasn't his. That was one that I got from somewhere and put it on
Okay.
there.
All right. That was extremely old. I was surprised to see it still moving.
Ah,
Oh, I've got to play. I know what one Poker wants, so I know the one he likes. So I've got to play it. Thank you very much, Poker. Much appreciated, buddy. This is for you.
is live in effect, and I don't waste time. Off the mic with a dope rhyme. Jump to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, jump. And I'm here to combine beats and lyrics to make you shake your pants, take a chance. Come on and dance, guys. Grab a girl, don't wait, make a twirl. It's your world, and I'm just a squirrel.
Thanks, Poker Buddy. Thank you, Scully. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Yeah, I spend a lot of time trying to do little videos to entertain people. So, I'm saying again for Tim, if Tim wants to drop his link so people can connect, please connect to Tim. Let's get his numbers up. I think he's got 45 subscribers. Looks like he's another fox lover like myself. I think I've told you, most of you know the story that we have about a dozen foxes we feed every single night, and the cubs. So it's like running a zoo. What with the foxes and bloody Russell. Yesterday, he obviously knew the weather was going to be cold because he came 6 times for food.
Oh my.
Yeah, eating out of bloody house and home.
So what do they do when that foot of snow drops? Do they bury, do they dig themselves out of it and still come for food, or are they going to sleep for a day or two, or what?
No, he comes out. I've got video of him hopping about on the snow with his poor little feet getting cold.
Yeah.
And the food laying on top of the snow. It was quite funny actually because when it was hot, I put a container of water out for him when it was quite hot, and he got a mouthful of hot dog sausage because I shred it up and went and dipped it in the water and made like a hot dog soup. Yeah, we go to Aldi's, Terry, and buy chicken drumsticks and thighs and that and throw them out for them. And of course they get the leftovers of the Sunday roast. But even the cubs now are taken to coming up to the house and sitting outside waiting to be fed. But
they're telling you, well, we're okay with your schedule, but we would like our schedule better if you could accommodate it, UK.
Well, the fox is actually, it's normally round about 6 o'clock they turn up. And they just sit there like dogs waiting to be fed. I mean, they're so well behaved, or they lay there sort of looking at us as if to say, well, come on then. You know, I mean, people complain about foxes and say they rip open the bin bags and all that. Well, one, don't put the bags out with food in for a start.
Right.
And it's your fault that they're coming into urban areas for food because you're building on the land that they lived in.
Well, raccoons can do the same thing. Raccoons use their little hands just like people hands, and open things and remove lids.
But you keep building on what was their home, and of course they're going to come into the areas looking for food.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
it's like a buffet. It's like a buffet to them. They can always go to the store and shop for their food, which is them hunting it, or they can show up at your house and have a buffet.
Exactly. Yep. Good pickings from some places, so they do like a leftover Sunday roast.
yeah, that relative that never leaves.
Absolutely. But they give us a lot of entertainment. We'll sit on the decking and sit and watch them. They are funny to watch. Well,
that's pretty cool to be able to do right out your back door. That's stuff that us city folk can't do.
Yeah. It's nice. What with the deer and the geese and the swans and the ducks, and it's just so funny to watch the foxes walk past the ducks. They don't take a blind bit of notice, because why would they go to the trouble of trying to catch and kill a duck when they can just sit and wait for us to feed them?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they literally will walk right past the duck and not even give it a second look.
Yep.
They're not in the least bit interested, because it's like, we don't need to be ripping a duck and plucking it.
They're like, hey, Donald, I'm going to lunch over at UK's. I'll be back later.
We've got ready to eat chicken to hand.
Yeah, your cousin.
Yeah, I think it must be time for...
Later, Scully.
Because, of course, now $6 million, they couldn't afford that. That'd be far more than that now. It'd be an electric wheelchair now. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
That's pretty cool. And is that another one of those where you had to piece it together and then overlay the face, or?
I used AI to swap the face, but I had to do it in several stages, yeah.
Yep. That takes a lot of time.
By Max Headroom. Wow, that takes me back. Max Headroom. Jesus. But there's a thought. There is a thought. But then, of course, we've got this one.
Who are you?
A friend.
Yeah, well, allegedly these videos are boring. You know,
Yeah,
prefer a chat with people that talk, not playing dumbass videos for 2 hours, was the comment that was made.
Haters gonna hate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't care. My audience enjoy it. I don't care whether those people, their opinion doesn't matter at the end of the day.
It doesn't.
Especially since it was said in a channel that is as boring as hell. You know, if you want to lapse into a fucking coma, you go over there.
Well, I don't find anything about your channel boring, ukmedic. You put in a lot of hard work on everything that you do, from your drone videos to everything else.
Yeah, I just strive to entertain. You know, it's not for everybody, but the people that come in here like that kind of stuff, and that's why I do it.
And clipping myself and knowing how hard it is to even get the small ones done, I'm very impressed with the things that you do. It's like Cecil B. DeMille type stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when I was working, I didn't have the time to do it. Being retired now, I have the time to look at different resources that I can use. Just generally playing around with stuff, you know. And all just basically to entertain. It's just a bit of fun at the end of the day, you know. It's not meant to be taken bloody seriously.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
I know when I had the 3 strikes against me in 24 hours, you know, got one 12 hours later, got one another 12 hours, got one. All I knew was that I was going to put out as much content as fast as I could, because I had it and it needed to be out there on YouTube's memory forever. And then I won 2 of those strikes. And I thought, well, hell, I'm still going to put it out there because he claims he's still going to continue to strike me. So I just need to put it out there.
Absolutely.
And plus, I love editing. Don't give me a reason to edit, because I will.
And thank you, Michael. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, I just do what I enjoy doing. And it's just all about having fun at the end of the day. Some channels are not about having fun. And, you know, so I'm going to play this one now. Oh, give yourself a thumbs up. I will just play this quickly and then I will do a thank you for stats. But let's do this.
Is that
okay,
you,
boys,
UK?
plankton breakover, pull your fish fingers out, come on. We have some scuba divers approaching. Now you know the drill, everyone into position. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. Louder, boys, louder! Give me fortissimo! More cello, Roger. Use the gills. Brian, I love it. I love it. You're even scaring me. Andrew, are you chewing?
No.
Right, well, I hope you bought enough for everyone. Come on, spit it out. Okay, back into positions. And 1.
That one's great.
I love that. It's hilarious.
Oh,
And
look at her.
let's.
Stats gifted a membership. Nice.
I'm going to play this one for Stats because she does like the baboon, so she's going to get this one.
Thank you for the super chat. That's really very kind. Once you've seen this message, you'll have baboons on your mind. Thank you for the super chat. That's really very kind. Once you've seen this message, you'll have baboons on your mind.
Which has got to be followed by this one because she's also gifted a membership. So
Miss Worldwide, let's celebrate.
thanks very much, Stats. Much appreciated. Yeah, Michael, I use green screen and AI. I sort of use a combination of the two. I've created, AI music, like songs to go with some of the videos and stuff. So yeah, it's good.
Is that Clipchamp then, or what?
Oh, what for the green screen? I use
Yeah,
either Clipchamp or whatever the other one is.
I don't know that I found the green screen yet. Is that over there in the filters and the on the right side?
Click on effects, and it's on the right hand side.
Right hand side. The one that looks like a little wand with the sparkles at the end of it?
That's the one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I've seen that green screen. I wasn't sure what that was going to make stuff disappear around my picture. Is that right?
Yeah. So if you there's a background remover there as well. You can use background remover. But yeah.
Awesome. I'll have to give that a try. Every time I find something new, you can tell because I'll just use it for the next 10 videos.
Yeah, I realized that after I told you about the AI.
Yeah. And once I learned how to remove the background, I was like, man, that's so easy. That's just a right click.
I mean, actually, I won't play that one because it's too long. But I shall play this one.
Hey, little girl, don't you get upset. I got some bad news. Better call the vet. Oh, no. As the flames go higher. Oh, the dog's on fire. Yeah, we gotta look on the bright side now. We'll save a lot of money on puppy chow. Oh, yeah. I'm not a liar. Oh, the dog's on fire. You know that I always thought he was a good little fellow. Now run to the store, get a bag of marshmallows. Okay, a lot of you missed that. That's real funny. Come on, people, get with it. I don't have cue cards tonight. We will take these cameras down. You come on, get with it.
I just think that's funny. I mean, it's sick in a way because obviously, the dog's on fire, but it's just, I don't know, presented well. I think it's funny. So I'm just making sure I've kept up with the chat and I haven't missed anything.
Was that dog on fire? Was that AI or is that a comedian's video?
I don't actually know, to be honest. I have to confess, Poker Rossi found it and put it on my thing for me, so I don't know where that came from. Right, time for Maureen's Nummy Mum to close her eyes.
She goes in and she's like, what was I here to buy again? Oh, that's right, a pair of pants.
Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, not a good look.
She was really
Not
showing
a
her
good
ass
look.
that day, wasn't she?
Baz Outdoors. Hello. Let's do this one.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What am I to rhyme and to hype? It feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such. And this is a beat you can't touch. I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this.
His poor little feet burning.
That's a good one there.
Yeah. Now you know why you divorced her. Well, that last clip reminds me to go out tomorrow and get myself a couple of rump steaks. But no, dear, oh dear. It's like I always turn around and say, I said to the wife the other day, go fetch your coat. And she said, why? Where are we going? I said, nowhere. I'm turning the heating off. She said on her birthday she wanted to go somewhere expensive, so I took her to a gas station.
Super expensive, no doubt.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
she
it
actually
was-
said she said she wanted to go somewhere she'd never been before, so I said, try the kitchen.
I work from home, so I rarely have to get gas, maybe once a month. But I do look at it as I pass the gas station. I want to say it was like $3.30 something cents in US. So I thought that was lower than what I'd seen all summer.
Yeah. You don't want to know how much we pay.
Well, just going 2 states south, they might be paying $1 north, $1 more. I know California, gosh, last year when we were at our highest, I want to say they were up around $7 a gallon. When maybe back here where I was, it was maybe $5 a gallon.
If you guys had to pay what we pay, you'd be rioting. It's about $20 a gallon.
Wow. I don't know how you guys drive anywhere with that.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to stop us basically by putting the prices up so much that we can't afford to.
How does the Uber drivers afford it? Because they're not making a big enough tip or hourly wage to pay
A
that.
lot of them are driving electric cars or hybrids now.
Oh, that's why the $20, they're forcing you to the electrics and the hybrids, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. They're doing that here in the US. And I feel like California had set a deadline for their own state well before the entire government did. But I believe even California's delayed theirs now. Delayed theirs to where it'll be all electric.
Well, what makes me laugh is they're trying to push us all into eco-friendly cars.
Yep.
Yet they all drive around in dirty, great big Range Rovers and have big motorcades.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But we're supposed to drive around in fucking roller skates, basically,
Fred Flintstone, pedal with your feet.
They'll have us in bloody horse and carts next. We'll be like the Amish. We'll all be going around in buggies.
Well, we're damn near headed that way here in the U.S. with the women's rights being taken away from them. So yeah, why not? Give me
It's a global plan. That's what COVID was invented for.
We better be careful with YouTube.
No, they want to do something about it, they can. I don't worry too much about it.
Although we would like to express our own personal opinions, they will zap you for it when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, good to see you, buddy, and Happy New Year to you, too.
I like that. Bacardi Jim, like Jim and Bacardi.
Yeah.
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 I bet he had one heck of a New Year's. There's Shadow Ops. Happy birthday, Shadow Ops. We're just going to continue to celebrate your birthday all year long.
Yeah, every day's a birthday for Eric.
Yep.
Actually, I need to have a chat with Eric at some point.
Eric.
I'm working on, the Hunter Killer from Terminator. The flying. I want to try and make a drone from one of those. And just want to know if I can probably do it with just 2 motors. I mean, since they're normally a quadcopter, but I've seen other people using 2 motors. So I'm thinking about using 2 ducted fans. But it's all down to what you use to control them, I guess. And Eric being the expert in that region.
Really?
And I get younger every time I celebrate it.
Huh.
Oh,
So,
dear.
If you're saying he's the expert, then I'm going to guess he's built them from bottom up. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. Eric does build them from the bottom up, yeah.
I bet that.
I fly them. Eric builds them. Eric's a bit of an authority when it comes to putting a drone together. That's for sure. And me, it's the flying of them.
In the Army, huh?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
forget where those drones came from originally and what their purpose was.
he enjoyed the beaches. Sand in every crack. Sand in places that you really don't want to get it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know. A month later, you're like, oh, that's right. I was on a beach a month ago.
1 degree. It was -3 here this morning with a heavy frost.
Ooh.
So, but it's in here indoors. It's 20 degrees, but yeah, I'm saying they have threatened us with snow, but they've not been too specific about when that's going to happen.
I think it's just
that could happen, Anonymous. There's the new one coming out of China now. There's another one in China at the moment, so yeah, you might get a chance to do it again. Hey, Four Corner, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you and all that. I mean, bird flu, yeah. We've had bird flu, swine flu, kung flu.
We got the bird flu here in the U.S. pretty bad, I guess, right now.
Yeah.
Have you bought any chicken lately, Marines and Army Mom? I don't even know if the prices are going up or not.
No, I haven't.
The eggs are, but
yeah, I know eggs are bloody expensive at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Just since we were talking about, I said about kung flu. Let me.
Everybody was kung flu sneezing.
Yeah. Who farted?
It was UK poker.
You must have been in Kelly's, and it was a neighbour. I'm going to play this one talking about kung fu.
What's so funny?
I can't say it on camera. Ukmedic's hilarious.
Ukmedic is hilarious. He's fantastic. Holy fuck.
He made you say it.
You're such a corn. I'm gonna go all the way to the UK just to say, holy. No. You guys, he is such a good friend to me. I love him, and he makes me laugh. Oh my god. Oh, UK. You're so bad. Oh my gosh, you made my stomach hurt. You made me laugh so hard. Here's a trick. You guys, I didn't see that coming. Trying to warn you. Oh, yeah. It was a trap. Oh my gosh.
Hey, there's Mike.
Woo! There's Mike's life. That is another carnivore, you guys. Mike, I got tricked. It happens. It was good though. It was good. It's Friday Fun Day, so that's what it's about. It's about laughing, having a good time, sharing the love, supporting each other, regardless of what kind of support you need. It don't matter what it is. We're here for you. Know that. We're always here for you. Wow. I laughed so hard. You made tears come into my eyes. I laughed so hard.
And hi, Pokemon. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Her
Yeah, that
face
one. You
turned
know,
her face turned as pink as her shirt when she got embarrassed. for saying
yeah.
it. But
The
that
thing
could
about it was
never be
that
told.
her son told her not to read it out loud, and she obviously didn't listen. And she went,
Yep.
"Holy fuck!" And then she realised what she'd said.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really funny, you know.
Yep.
But I'd say I've known Sheena for a long while, and she's an amazing lady at the end of the day. Another person that's not a very well person, but doesn't go to the pity party, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yep.
Always very positive and very happy, and you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's a good lady. It's fun, you know. She does various. She does her jewelry reselling and all that, like the stones and rocks and things that she does.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just does sort of random lives where it's just like a free for all, really. But even when she's selling, it's good fun. So
yeah.
And I always
So
go in
she's
there
like
and throw. I always go in there and throw a
person,
rock
positive
in the pool,
person.
you know. Yeah, like I say, I go in there and throw a rock in the pool, you know, cause a bit of chaos. Yeah, brilliant, Eric. That'd be great. Have a chat with you. Not a problem, my friend. But yeah, but that's how YouTube should be. Instead of all the drama and all the crap that goes on, people should just be having a good time, you know.
It used to be that way. And then I think that just the hate donations gave the people in chat an opportunity to get their opinions out louder and clearer and have that host read their comments out loud now. And so it just gives them more motivation, the channel owner, in my opinion, more motivation to go that way. They're seeing a lot more donations than the fun-loving streams.
Yeah, I think also during the pandemic, I think people saw it as a place to vent their anger.
At the government or whatever's going
And,
on.
and everything in general. I think there was a lot of angry people because they were locked up indoors, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, you know, people were sort of getting a little bit bitter and twisted and, you know, hiding behind a keyboard.
Yeah. You know, there's several channels that I know of that the host will imply to their audience that they're being attacked. Somebody wants to take down their channel. Somebody wants to destroy them. And that just, amps up that audience to donate more and say, well, they're not going to get you as long as I'm here. Here's your pinky, here's your whatever. And the truth is, that's not what's going on. That's just what the host wants you to believe. They're the victim. Please help me, help me, help me. It's like, get out of town. Nobody wants to take your channel down. Who cares if you get donations? Just be honest. Quit lying to your audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Snowing here. Oof. Yeah, like I say, they've threatened us with it, but not given any indication. So I think they're pissing in the wind on that one, since they can't give us any defined thing of when that's going to happen, But,
they're really not able to tell you a ballpark of when it's coming?
No, 9 times out of 10 here, they stick their head out the window and go, oh, it's fucking cold, and that's about it.
Put on a coat. Same thing I do when I finally leave my home, since I work from it, right? I open that deck door, put my head out there, and like, winter coat today.
Yeah. Oh, my keyboard would have to be quite big as well, Jim. You're not alone there. I mean, I'm not fat, but I'm a big guy. I got trolled on another channel yesterday after leaving a good comment, and another viewer decided to go off on me.
The most
Yeah.
the most damage I can do with my keyboard, Jim, is pop those keys out, throw them on the floor, and make you walk on them like they were Legos. You'd be like, ouch, oh, ow. Ooh.
Southeast UK snowing now. Actually, I haven't looked out the window. It could be snowing here because I'm not a million miles away. I'm not a million miles away from that neck of the woods. I'm more south, but I am southeast, I guess. I'm not southwest, so no doubt we'll get it. And I wasn't too impressed. I ordered some antifreeze to top up the antifreeze in the car from Amazon. Next day delivery, so it was due today. And it said by 10 o'clock tonight. And when I checked the tracking, it hasn't even left the depot, and I won't get it till Monday. And it's coming by post.
Wow.
With the Royal Mail. So I'll be lucky if I see it this side of this Christmas.
So that's happening a lot, I noticed, where they quote to you next day delivery, and then you get the notice it's coming the next day, and then a week later it finally shows up. I didn't realize that was happening.
I've cancelled my Amazon Prime. I've told them to poke it up their arse. I've sent them a really shitty message. Told them you can shove it. And if it don't come on Monday, I want a refund because I'm going to have to go out now tomorrow and go and buy some.
Mm-hmm. You know, I hate to admit it, you guys, but I refuse to use Amazon myself and haven't used it since before COVID.
The only reason I use them with this particular antifreeze is what I wanted specifically because of what it is, by comparison to some of the other stuff out there that actually rots all the hoses and does more damage than good, which a lot of them do. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered either, but I won't be using Amazon again. You're near Blackpool. You're near Heathrow. Well, I'm sort of nearer to.
And I've heard that Temu is Amazon. That Temu is just the economic brand, the generic brand, the cheaper brand for Amazon. But anything you buy from Temu is really come from Amazon.
Yeah. Pokemon, you were saying about the looped videos. Someone was talking to me about that earlier today, about how they loop the videos. It's just ridiculous. And the sleep streams, I can't be bothered finding change on the ground and coin machines, people's. Yeah.
I don't mind the sleep streams, but come on, can you guys at least fart once in a while? Make it a little entertaining for us?
Exactly.
I mean, why else are we going to watch you sleep? We want to hear you talk in your sleep. We want to, scream out her name. Let's hear your confessions.
Oh, dear.
Make it interesting for us.
9 times out of 10, Jim, if people are attacking you on YouTube, it's because they're jealous. That's what Rob Wilson basically says from vidIQ. He said, you must be doing something right. If people are trolling you or they're, showing hatred, then you're obviously doing something right.
Yep, I agree.
Because they haven't got the ability to create anything worthwhile. They'd rather try and bring down other people, which I don't buy into. I know, and I will openly admit it. I did in the earlier days spend a lot of time clowning Kelly because he gave me the material to do it. But it wasn't malicious. But admittedly, yes, I was doing it for clicks and views because people enjoyed it. And it sort of boosted my channel. But, at the end of the day, who am I to clown another YouTuber at the end of the day? I did it for a very long time. And, but it's not for me to worry about what other people are doing.
UK, look at the hate donations the name Hustle has brought to 2 particular channels.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's true, as I say, I wasn't monetized when I was doing it. I'm sure I probably would have got an awful lot of donations during the time I was clowning Kelly had I been monetized.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. What's required to go monetize? What do you need? A certain number of viewing hours, right? What is that? How many hours do you need?
They changed it. I think it's down to 3,000 watch hours.
Oh, nice.
And it used to be 1,000 subscribers. It's now 500 subscribers.
And is that it? Those two things is what you need?
Yeah, once you get 500 and 300 watch hours, 3,000 watch hours, yeah.
All right. Good to know.
So
let me check my stats and see where I'm at.
I think you can get monetized on 500 subs now. I don't know. Somebody was saying something about 500. I'm not sure.
I believe 500. Yeah, because that Lounging with Liz K, that channel you popped in the other day, UK, that when I was on the panel there, that I shared on my community page, she just hit 500 and was able to get monetized, which is awesome.
Yeah.
She recently lost her husband. She's had to downsize again, and yeah, just not easy. When you're a widow like that, making huge life changes.
Oh, slats, my pup was mad. His bones were laid. Only people with horrible nightmares should be allowed to do sleep streams. Yes.
I agree. And terrible gas. I mean, come on. We could almost have like a drum roll if you think about it. If they did it right, they could just drum roll right through that whole scary terror dreams.
Let's rectify that, Jim. Let me give you a wrench, my friend, and then you can drop your link and people can connect to you and you can connect to them. Let's help Jim get his numbers up. Oh, that's just some images. Supers. Ah, right, okay. Freakin has just corrected me on that. Yeah, there's so many different stories going around, and I don't worry about it because obviously I'm monetized. So, but thank you for rectifying that, Freakin. Appreciate that. There's the correct information. So 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. Video monetization.
And may I say something to Freakin real quick?
Yeah, by all means.
Freakin, I didn't return your email because I don't want you to email me. I don't want to correspond with you at all, okay? If you got questions about the Emily story and the RC crew, go to the RC crew. Go to them. They know all about it, please and thank you.
Oh, we'll have to... Right, Eric needs watch hours, so if anybody's got time to run through a few of Shadow Ops videos, that would be good.
Heck yeah.
Help him out.
Videos over there.
Let's all try and help each other.
And he's got a birthday right around the corner, I think.
Yes, well, yeah, because
9 months ago.
Yeah. No, as I say, I just sort of stay away from getting involved in the drama and all the rest of it. It's not what my channel's about, and I just steer clear of it.
Yeah, that's for the best. I've seen channel owners get porn bombed and all sorts of stuff just because they let hustle up on their panel.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there are people that will have things to say about you being on my panel, but you've never done me any harm, so I have no reason to not have you here.
That's right.
If that ever changes, I'll boot your ass the same time with anybody else's.
And I'll be sure to give you my first, middle, and last name, where I live, address, and then you may dox me as well.
Yeah, I've never been known for doing that. But that would be a first. But no, I'm just doing what I do, and people either like it or they don't, and that's it.
Yeah.
And if people have got something to say about that, that's fine. That's their opinion. They're allowed to have an opinion. My channel's doing okay. I'm satisfied with the way my channel's progressing and the responses I get to my videos.
Well, I think their AI videos are great, but you're in real life vacations and trips like that. That's amazing to see.
And that's easy content for me because that's stuff I've already filmed, and I just edit it and put it up into a bite size.
Yeah. So when you're in the sleigh and taking that footage of the horse-pulled sleigh, it's not a drone. It's not your cell phone. What are you videoing that with?
No, it was a phone.
It was a phone. Okay.
Yeah, but it was in a gimbal, in a handheld gimbal,
Okay.
so
So
that it stabilized the phone.
when I tried to video with my cell phone the birds in the wintertime, the cell phone gets too cold at times and just doesn't work. How are you preventing that?
Well, because if you look at it, it's only like short clips. That's the thing. It was a
Okay.
series of short clips. It wasn't out for any great length of time.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I don't worry about being doxed, Eric, because I've got nothing to hide, so it doesn't worry me. I've got an alert. Just needed to comment. Oh, right, okay. Bacardi Jim, there's the video that Jim was talking about that he faked
How do you fake a video?
because he found coins, and people are saying it's,
Okay.
you can tell videos that have been faked. Like there was one I watched where these two guys, I think they dug up a chest, and when they opened it, there was gold bars in it and money and all that. I thought, oh, bullshit. Absolute bullshit. You could tell it was, scripted, but they expect you to believe they dug this up out of the ground and it was full of money. You're like, yeah, okay.
And they
I've
happen
got
to have a
mug.
camera right there, right then.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So,
Well, I'm
it's
watching
like,
Jim's video right now, and who at one point in their life didn't have a jar or a container of loose change at one point? If you've never had a jar or container of loose change ever in your life, put a one in chat. But I bet we all have at one point.
I've
And
got
that
one
jar,
here now.
exactly, and
stick
that
all,
jar. Yep.
I stick all my loose change. If I go out and I break into notes and I end up with a pocket full of change, I shove the whole lot into a jar.
Yep.
And then what I do is probably at the end of the month, I go through it and I take out like all the, I'll say dollars because it's, to relate to you guys. I take out all the dollar coins and put those in a separate pot and then leave all the other loose change in the other pot.
And I have one that when the jar gets too heavy for me to lift up to dust under it, I know I got to take it to the bank. Right? That's when I cash mine is. It's just too heavy for me to clean up and around it. So
yeah, I've got a friend who's got a mobile burger van thing, and I'd give him the change because he's always needing change, especially when they show paper money. Yeah, 100%. Especially this one as well, freaking. It had come out of the sand on the beach, and of course, so the waves. There was nothing. There was a gun in there as well, and that wasn't rusted or corroded. The gold bars, whatever they were, I don't think they were gold. They obviously painted something, But I thought, yeah,
Jim, that's pretty cool. What's the most amount of money you cashed in, Jim, in a year? I want to say mine was, I feel like it was about $60. About $58, I think is what it was. And I was like, well, that not bad for just loose change thrown in a jar.
Yeah, I've played free on slot machines in like the arcade where they've got the shove penny thing and the coins drop down and people have walked away and then a little while later the coins drop and I've walked along, grabbed hold of a handful and then just used them.
I've found some of those tokens that helped me with this Marines and Army Moms. It was a pizza joint that we would take kids to, and you'd have to get those tokens for them to play the video arcades. Do you know what I'm talking about? While you wait,
Yeah.
Yeah, those tokens. Found a couple of those in the yard of a place that I used to garden in that I was living there, and just threw those in the money jar, and then you forget about them, right? Until that money jar gets too heavy. You got to take them in there, and the bank teller brings them right back, and she's like, "And I'll return your Chuck E. Cheese tokens." I just remembered the place. I was like, oh, okay, I forgot I had those.
I can't tell you how many times I've found crap loads of change down the back of the sofa.
Yeah.
I've literally put my hand down the back there and pulled out pound coins and thought, damn, I've got enough there to buy a Chinese takeaway.
I'll be honest, I've always been the type of person that if there's a coin on the ground, whether it be a penny or whatever, I'm going to pick it up. That's me. I don't know why. I'll pick it up. It's free money. Why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I always tell myself it paid me to take that walk today. I just made 10 cents, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And it goes in the money jar.
There was, I can't think. I think it's Rita Rutner I'm not sure if she's American or Canadian comedian. And she said that sometimes she's out and about and someone will say, "Have you got any spare change?" And she's going, "Well, how would I know? I might give it to you and I might need it later."
True.
You know, I thought that's actually quite good. She said, and she went to a restaurant in New York and she said it didn't have any prices on the menu, just people's faces with different expressions of horror. which I thought was really good.
From the prices of the menu.
Yeah, there's no price on the menu, just pictures of people's expressions of horror. Yeah, I wouldn't pick anything up off the public bathroom floor either.
What's the biggest paper amount of money that, not a coin, but paper amount of money that you found on the ground?
Me personally, £5, like
What-
$5. You know.
$5. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say probably $1. I don't remember anything bigger than that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's the biggest I've ever found.
My stepson found a $100 bill on his way to school one morning.
Yeah, that's it though. It does seem out, you know, because for me, walking around with loads of change in my pockets, one, it does wear a hole in your pockets if you know.
Mhm.
And I've been to the point where I've had a massive amount of change. So to put it into a jar, and then you forget about it. And then I've got to a point in the month where I'm thinking, you know, the old funds are getting a bit low. I wonder how much money I've got in my jar. And I pour it all out and count it out. I think, Jesus, there's almost enough there to do like half a week shopping.
Yeah. It's kind of nice, isn't it?
It is nice. $50 snorkeling once. Yeah, I found coins when I've been diving. Not necessarily anything exotic, just where people maybe have dropped them off of a boat or whatever, you know.
See there, Shadow, it paid to go snorkeling that day, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I found two $50 bills on the bar floor. Wow.
Yeah. Somebody was missing that the next day.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of money to lose, really, isn't it?
That's 2 pinkies.
Terry found £20. I'm going to hang around you guys. You're finding way more money than I ever find. River in town, there people lose stuff while floating. Yeah, yeah. It's amazing what you find on the beach where people sit down on the beach and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah, I found a bus driver's pay packet with all his wages in, which was probably like about $900 at the time. And I handed it in, you know, because that's somebody's wages. And I didn't even get a thank you. And I thought, I wish I'd bloody kept it now.
Oh, you think? Huh.
You know, I thought, you know, somebody have the courtesy to thank you.
Yep.
But no, nothing.
Mayhem says she, in the 80s, found a wallet with no ID, $107 in it on the 7th month, 7th day, and 7 has always been her lucky number. Right on. At an ATM, oh man, that had to suck for the guy that just pulled it out but didn't pull it out, if you know what I mean, Jim.
Well, I didn't have that happen, but I actually ended up with the notes stuck together, and I'd drawn out like $40 and ended up with 80 because the notes were stuck together.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go on.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, and that doesn't happen very often, you know, but the new plastic notes now, I don't know what they're like in the States, but our notes have all gone like sort of plasticky.
I know before my husband passed away, we went to Florida and was on the beach. And as we was walking back to our automobile, I saw something in the sand, reached down and picked it up, and it was 2 $100 bills.
Oh, that was awesome. I remember reading a book when I was a kid where it was about an extremely tall girl that she was so tall she always hunched over, and I think the book was called Claudia. And she always looked down at the ground, and when people would tell her, why are you doing that? You know, just because she's tall, but her story was because you never know what you can find on the ground if you're not looking at it. And so since that book, I'm like, hell yeah, I ain't going to miss anything on that ground. So I do tend to watch it. I found like a single earring with a diamond in it before, that kind of stuff. And a car had already drove over it, so it's kind of smashed and stuff. But yeah, things like that can't really do anything with, but was a value at one point.
I had a similar situation, Marsha, and £500, this is a few years ago now, appeared in my account without any explanation. And I thought, oh, right result. And I spent it, basically. And it turned out, I got a phone call from the bank. And it turned out that one of the employees in the bank was using my bank account to clear her boyfriend's wages.
Oh.
And I said, well, if it's in my account, it's my money. I said, and what's been going on here is fraud. I said, your member of staff should not have been using my account to clear her boyfriend's wages. It's a tough shit. Yeah. She was clearing his wages through my account. But I found it and drew it out. I thought, no.
So she would deposit in your account and then give him cash, which probably then was taking a while for the bank to get caught up with it, right?
Yeah.
Not like today. Okay. All right. I got it now.
Yeah. And I made it quite clear you weren't getting the money back. I said, no, what you've done is you committed fraud. I said, you can go for the money if you want. I said, I'll see you in court.
That's right.
I said, that is fraud on your part, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
I have no right to use my account to clear somebody else's money. That's effectively like money laundering.
Well, yeah, because that bank teller should have. I would think that's illegal and probably had charges or should have had charges unless they were trying to.
Oh, she probably lost her job over it. I made it quite clear to the bank manager, you can whistle for it.
Yep. I wonder if they were trying to sweep it under the rug, hoping that you'd return it, and then they didn't have to take any legal action and
yeah, exactly,
and get their name with that black tarnished mark on it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I don't run with that kind of crap, I'm afraid. So,
what about?
It was the branch manager that I was talking to, Eric. It was him that was trying to get the money back off me, and I said, "No, you ain't getting it."
How about this? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, UK.
I was going to say, you don't put money in my account and then expect me to give it back to you. Not when it's done like that. If it had been a mistake, like a transfer by mistake, someone somewhere in error, then fine. But no, this was deliberate. They were using my account.
Have any of you guys ever been part of a class action lawsuit that you just were a part of because you were one of the victims of whoever's getting that class action lawsuit against them?
No, I can't honestly say that has ever happened to me.
Yeah. Wells Fargo had one here in the United States because, oh gosh, I'll bet this was probably 20 years ago. If you bought a car and got the loan through Wells Fargo, not only did you already have your own insurance, because that's the way we do it here in the U.S., they were making you take their insurance as well to cover that. So now they're basically double dipping, making you pay for insurance twice so they can get their piece, right? Well, a class action lawsuit happened, and guess how much money I won out of that, you guys?
Yeah.
$13 and some change.
I don't know if any of you guys have seen, there's several videos on it now on YouTube about Honey, which is
all natural,
an affiliate link type thing. So like if I had affiliate links on my channel and you buy, like say like I've got Ninja air fryers on there and you think, oh yeah, I'll use that link. I'll buy one of them Ninja air fryers. And I get like a rake off for you buying it via that link. Well, something to do with this Honey, PayPal are involved and there's a lawsuit going through. They hijack it. Basically, when you click on the link, the money goes straight to them and I don't see a penny of it.
Oh.
There's several videos on it on YouTube. There's actually a lawsuit currently going on now.
Interesting.
Yeah, they've been taking the money and you wouldn't know about it because I wouldn't know whether you've bought it unless you actually said to me, oh, by the way, ukmedic, I used that link and I bought a Ninja air fryer. But there's several videos on YouTube about it. It's a company called Honey. So it's to do with affiliate links.
Oh, that was a good payout, Shadow Ops. $700. Yeah, I got one from an employer too not too long ago where it was 125. And again, it was just one of those ones that you were part of it. You're getting it whether you agree or not. I think you could have opted out of it if I is that right, Shadow Ops? You do have a choice of opting out of it, but why would you? Yeah,
It's
but
like another thing here that I think is a scam is that we keep getting all these things about claiming if you bought a diesel car between this year and this year, there's a lawsuit going through because the emissions have been falsified. It's Volkswagen and Audi, and they've been with a lawsuit, and you're entitled to thousands of pounds in compensation. Well, I did it 5 years ago, and I still haven't heard a damn thing. But what I do keep getting is all these phone calls from all these companies and emails. So what that tells me is that the whole thing's a load of bollocks.
yeah, because I never
They obtain your details and then sell them.
yeah. I never received any phone calls on Mine UK. In fact, you get that first letter and it's pretty official, letting you know what's going on and stuff. And then you just sit back and you wait for the check.
Yeah. I've heard nothing from them at all. But what I am getting is loads and loads and loads of, marketing calls trying to flog me life insurance and, God knows what else. But I've obviously reached that point in my life now because I keep getting all these letters through for funeral plans. And
Yeah, me too.
yeah, I keep getting all these mailings about pure cremation and all this kind of thing. I'm thinking, oh, thanks for that.
Well, in the United States, I believe ARP starts at 50, and when you're 49, you start getting all those little postcards, and they
Yeah.
don't ever stop until you sign up.
Yeah, that's true. It's, but there's so many things that you respond to that they then sell your details onto other companies, and then and that's where they make their money. Where they sell, your email, your phone number, and your address and everything, and then you get all this junk mail. So, but
So, are you guys still getting actual physical junk mail in your mailbox?
oh god, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't really get a whole lot compared to 20 years ago. 20 years ago, your box would be full of it, just everything. But yeah, now it's just pretty much the same thing. Like a credit card.
I mean, not recently, but there have been points where I've come back off holiday and I couldn't get the front door open because there was so much shit behind the door.
Wow. And when you guys go on holiday, like here in the United States, it's usually 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
You guys really go on holiday, don't you? Isn't it like a month or something?
Well, no, we normally go for 2 weeks, but
2 weeks,
it just depends. You need to talk to someone about your car warranty. Yeah, we've had all that as well, trying to flog you an extended warranty. And made me laugh because I thought, you know what, that's not a bad idea. And I looked it up and I thought, sod that, it's more than the car's worth. What they wanted me to pay for this extended warranty, the car wasn't worth that. I thought, no. It was just, I had a friend when I was in my early 20s. If he had a car and it broke down, he'd just leave it at the side of the road and go and buy another one. Because he used to buy really cheap old cars, and it would break down and he'd just dump it and go and buy another car.
I don't blame him. If you can, why not, right?
Yeah, he said it was cheaper. He said it was cheaper to buy these cheap, crappy old cars that cost like hardly anything to insure. And you don't worry because I'm sure it's probably the same in America because mindless idiots are everywhere. You have a nice new car here in the UK and someone will decide they want to drag a key down the side of it.
Yes.
Or they'll slash the tyres or some idiot will let go of a shopping cart and put a dent in your door.
Mm-hmm.
For
some reason, Teslas really get it bad in the US. I don't know why they're keying the Teslas, but whatever.
And they've got cameras all around them.
Exactly. I know. How dumb can you be? The Tesla sees you coming. It knows your key's already out.
Yeah. Because there's a video on YouTube where she got caught. It actually shows you walking around the car with a key and she's got all the camera from the cameras on the car.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, yeah.
Control at the north.
I had a John Deere. Bloody hell. John Deere F-150. They hung up. Oh, even I know what a John Deere is. Bloody hell.
It's a tractor, isn't it?
It is.
All right. I think it's an American company, and they're always green, that pretty green color.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. I think, did John Deere make some red ones too, maybe, at one point?
Because the ones here, because Ford now are owned by an Italian company, the Ford tractor, because that's not a million miles where I used to live.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember the new name of them now. But when I was growing up, it was Fords and Massey Fergusons were the main ones.
I do love Hyundai cars, and at first they would imply that they were, made in Alabama. These are United States made vehicles, all that stuff. And then you find out, well, the parts are made elsewhere, shipped to Alabama, and maybe put together in Alabama. But yeah.
You see, now you got that wrong. See, we've now, for years, we've said Hyundai, and now they've got a patronising advert on the television telling us, you thought you knew her name. It's Hyundai.
See, I was told like hot fudge sundae, Hyundai.
Yeah. No, they're now being really patronising and telling us we're dumb fucks and we've been saying it wrong for all these years. And I'm thinking, do you know what? I'll never buy one of your cars again, you cheeky fuckers.
I love them. I just love those Hyundai Elantras. And the modern
Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear makes fun of Americans about, when they're talking about cars. He said, Nissan, it's a Nissan, and a BMW, and a Jaguar. He goes, it's Jaguar, not Jaguar.
So how does Mick Jagger pronounce his last name then?
Well, that's Jagger. But
Okay.
Jaguar has got a U in it. Jaguar.
All right. So you pronounce the U.
Yep, that's why it's called a Jaguar. The same as the animal.
All right.
We've always said that, you damn Yanks are ignorant. We've got to teach you how to speak English.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys bloody aluminum. Aluminium, not aluminum.
I heard Clive say that one day and thought, what did he just say? And then he said it again. I'm like, oh, aluminum.
Yeah. It's just one of my sort of standing jokes with you guys, As I've said before, in the grand scheme of things, you're a relatively new country, so therefore you've got the right to adapt the language to any way you want to adapt it.
Yep.
Just the fact that we're right and you're not is another matter entirely.
Well, and let's be honest, we keep changing it. We just keep making them slangs and getting used to them slangs and just slang words and just slaughtering them, the English. But okay.
Yeah. Oh, they're doing it here as well. But what makes me laugh, we don't say it wrong. It's you guys that say it. Read it as it shows on the screen there, Eric. There's another U there. Aluminium, not aluminum.
Yeah, let's hear you say vitamin.
We say vitamins.
I thought so. Yep.
Yeah. But then I've also said, how lazy have you got to be to take the E off the word blonde? Jesus Christ.
True.
You've got to be pretty bloody lazy.
Yeah, but we could afford the E, all right? We can afford it, so we want it there.
Well, we've got the E. You're the ones who took it off.
Oh, that's right.
We've got the E. You took it off.
All right, we couldn't afford the E.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, our dads couldn't.
But it makes me laugh because there was one guy said about naming things.
Mm-hmm.
He said, like, a guy saw a bird and, where the names come from, called it a bird. And he said, and various other things. He said, and then a fly. He goes, he must have been really, really bored or in a hurry that day. Oh, what's it doing? Oh, it's flying. Fly. He said, he said, you don't call a fish a swim.
Mm-hmm.
We needed the E for energy. Oh, dear.
Well, I want to know why the word live is the same as live.
Yep. I know. One of the words that they say that English is a very hard language to learn. And if you look at it, take the word look out. Effectively, it has three meanings, like look out because that's going to fall on you.
Right.
Then, I've answered there's three meanings. I can't remember what the third one is. But the other one is like look out the window. Oh, and I'll be a lookout. All one word, but different meanings.
Yep.
And like a knight in shining armor, with a K, knight.
Yep.
But you use a knife. Why have if it's a silent K, why bother with it?
Well, it's like the word gnarly or gnat.
Yeah, gnarly and gnat. Yeah, if it's silent, why the fuck bother putting it there? It's just a completely pointless exercise. It's a silent letter, so why even use it?
All right. Well, let's talk about 2, 2, and the number 2.
Yes.
I'm going to the
Hi,
store,
Latoya.
and it's going to be too busy, but I got to pick up 2 steaks.
And when the Canadians say about, it sounds more like a boot. A boot the hoose.
I love hearing that. I love hearing the boot.
Latoya, the last time I was live, and I think if I remember rightly, you bought a membership, and I didn't get a chance to play the welcome thing or anything before you left. So I didn't know whether you were offended or not because you were there 1 minute and gone the next. So apologies for that. There was so much going on, I didn't get a chance to play it. I'm doing good, Latoya. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Good to see you. Because I hate to upset anybody, but Latoya was there. And she joined and then she disappeared. And I thought, oh, have I offended her in some way? No.
Latoya, I think you are the lady that I have made a clip for you on my channel because you had visited somebody's live and was treated extremely poorly that night. I happen to be restreaming it, but you'll come to my channel and just hit that magnifying glass and type in Latoya. You'll see my clip I made for you. And I hope you are well.
Yeah, it was just, I think I was playing a video at the time and say Latoya joined the channel and I didn't get a chance to play the thank you that I normally do. So what I'll do is I'll play you a belated one.
Feel free to play mine.
Because I'm good like that.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
I haven't seen that one in such a long time. I love it.
Oh dear.
You have another one, don't you? Another one with that guy in it, or maybe it's where he's playing where he's got the pinky up to his face and.
No, I might have had it previously because I think I lost it when I lost my StreamYard when I refused to pay $44 for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to redo it.
Ah, I gotcha.
So,
yeah, did the increase in StreamYard already start that I heard was coming?
Oh, God, yes, $44.
And it started at the first of the year, or when did that begin?
Oh, last year.
Okay.
I went ballistic.
Yeah, that's like twice as much as what it was.
Yes, that's just ridiculous. And especially since it's not correct.
Well, I want to say that I remember 5 years ago when it got bumped up to the $20 or the $19.99 or whatever it was. That was a sticker shock for a lot of the people using it.
Well, I sent them a really shitty email because they emailed me and offered me 40% off of the $44.99.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to sign up, it said I've got to pay $44.99. I said, well, how's that? How is that 40% off? I said, I'll tell you what. Treat yourself to a new calculator.
Yeah. Did they correct it then, or?
No. And hence I'm on the free plan,
Mm-hmm.
So Take care, Eric. No worries, buddy. And I'll catch up with you Monday / Tuesday. We'll have a chat.
Sleep well, Eric.
So, but, I'm not going to run this for much longer. But just after 1:45, I think. It's just 2.5 hours. Yeah, I'll run it a little while longer.
Yeah, you've had some good numbers, host.
Yeah. Let's say I never worry about it as long as I've got if it drops down to sort of 2 or 3, you think, okay, maybe I'll call it a day, but I don't have to have 40 people in my chat to be satisfied. It's as long as there's an audience and the chat is flowing, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you've got dead air and the chat's not moving is when you've got an issue. But as long as it doesn't matter how many people you've got in the chat, as long as people are conversing and enjoying themselves,
Yeah, there's been a few times where I've recorded a couple hours of something. I'm like, oh man, my recording didn't work. That chat hasn't moved. What did I do wrong? Let me get in here and see what's going on. You're like, oh no, my recording device worked just fine. That chat never moved.
Yeah. And that's the thing, as long as the chat keeps moving, then it's worth doing. It's when the chat grinds to a halt, you're either doing something wrong and people are bored.
Mm-hmm.
People come and go. You get people pop their head around the door, have a look and see what's going on.
Yep.
May never have been to your channel before, and then discover it's not for them, and they leave, which is perfectly normal. Plus, you get people lurking in the background, and I do the same. I'll go to a live that I've never been to before, and I'll sit in the background and watch for a while to see whether it's something I want to be a part of.
I find some of the most interesting lives that I'll listen to are the ones that I'm listening to while I'm editing. And it's just something that, I can listen to them while I'm doing my cutting and pasting and all that stuff. And it's always, it's enjoyable to hear that going on in the background.
Yeah. Liz Kay needs to pay more attention to her chat.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, was that in chat? What did you see in chat that she needs to pay attention to?
Well, she's just not responding to the chat. Either that or somebody blocked me because she totally ignored me.
No, you were in the chat, or we could see you, so you weren't blocked. But, yep, I'll let her know about that.
Yeah, she does need to interact with the chat a little bit more than she does.
Yeah, she had a lot going on this weekend with having just.
I understand with the landlord and all that. Yeah, that's why I was watching it.
That was scary. Yeah, can you believe that she moved into a home that had many rooms that was going to be rented out, and more tenants wanted to come in, and so the landlord took a big empty space and built a wall with a wooden bookshelf and a dresser that was half the height of the wooden bookshelf. And on one side was going to be a new female tenant, and on the other side was going to be a male tenant.
Oh, nice.
And this landlord truly expected these people to I just don't know how they could ever think that was going to happen. And then were you in there and there's one truck driver that lives in another part of the house that because he's a truck driver, he's only there maybe once or twice every month on the weekends, right? And so one of the new tenants was moving in, and the landlord told the new tenant that when that truck driver's home, she is not to be wearing a sundress like she was the day the landlord was there to see her in that sundress. And I just thought, well, what the hell is she saying about the truck driver? That just what is she trying to imply right there? I think the lady can wear a sundress if she wants to.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right. So Anonymous doesn't fall asleep. I'd hate to fall asleep on my live. There you go. That'll keep you awake.
That's funny. Aliens in the White House in the Oval Office. That's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
When did you make that? May I ask?
I made that ages ago, probably 18 months ago.
I was gonna say that was about the time that, yeah, that would have been appropriate for you to have released.
I mean, I did this one, but this was for a Friday Night Live, but I created this one as well.
Does that remind you of Arizona?
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. La la la. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shop cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say money, yo, we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and the guys ain't canine. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove on before you go get paid. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kinda buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track with the old school back. This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
So there you go.
That's a good one. So you made that one, and I'm going to guess you got the 3 aliens dancing. So once you get the first alien in the motion, you're just duplicating it to the 3, right? And
Yeah.
shrinking down the sizes.
Yeah.
And is that AI that made it real easy to make him dance the way you want him to? Or is it something you could just said, I want that dance right there, or you had to make him move?
They were already doing that dance. That was just a green screen one that I did. That was one of the easier ones. So I'll show a quick clip of this, but it's sure to upset somebody because they'll read into it.
I'm definitely gonna, and I'll probably announce what I read into it. Okay.
People will read into this more than it was intended. But there you go.
Yo, 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 welcome to the ukmedic live stream. We hope you have some fun, chatting live with everyone. Always on the free, so enjoy each other's company. Connect and make new friends in the chat where the madness never ends. Joining unity, this amazing community.
I'm not going to play all that because it's 2 minutes long. But
I didn't read anything into it. What am I supposed to read into it?
oh, there's been mention of things like sheep and things like that. You know.
I gotcha. I got it now. I got it. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So somebody will read into that. You know,
well,
people will.
Conscious?
But you know.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what they say, what's good for the goose
is not good for the clipper. They will be doxxed.
Excuse me. Yeah. No, I'm sort of past caring. I could drop dead tomorrow, so.
Yeah, and sometimes that just isn't a scary thought anymore, is it?
You know, and to some people, they'd be absolutely delighted. So, you know.
I wish I was young and had the whole world in my hand like some folks think they do. I'm like, heck no. After the last year that I had in 2023, I'm like knocking on wood that I made it.
Yeah. There's been several attempts to wipe me out and I'm still here.
Or are you just trying to stir up some hate donations?
Pity party. Sympathy, you know. ukmedic died.
Oh.
Please donate generously. I might need to do an e-begging stream if my computer dies.
How is your computer?
It's crashed on me several times with error reports, and then I couldn't reboot it, and I was like, oh dear.
What's going on
So
there?
I did a virus scan on it and cleaned it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like this one. It was a second-hand one, refurbished, and I thought, well, I'll just get another one.
Mhm.
But I should do a super chat war and get people to throw loads of money at me.
You want to start it right now? Let's get this party started.
Oh, I mentioned money. Look, and Night Boss just dropped my PayPal link.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I'd say I've never been about the money. It's not. I say it's nice to be monetized, and when people do very kindly donate, but I don't do this for the money.
I know. I'm being accused of boosting my subs and views, and I had no intention of ever having a clipping channel, but I do love to edit, and I have a purpose to edit now. So why not become a clipper, right?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you've been boosting your channel, you're doing a lousy job.
I know it. I know. Am I supposed to do it 10 subs at a time? That seems to be the common theme I see in certain places.
Having never done it, other than poker. Oh, there you look.
Is poker starting a party?
he started a super chat war. Look,
Ready, steady, go.
what one am I going to play him this time? I've been subbed to you for a while. There you go. You see, right? Let's. What one do I want to play? I want to play a different one.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to play this one.
Hearing that song brings back the memories of that.
Oh yeah, it was so sad what happened to him, you know.
But the whole movies of Superman for that time, the special effects was amazing.
Yeah, and I've seen how they do it now. I saw a whole video on how they did it, which was really clever.
Well, and look at it now. All you need is a drone now to get a lot of your special effects. Other than Superman
well, I've got to thank Poker because that will buy the screen wipes when I get the new computer.
Screen wipes.
Yeah, because people go, whoa, when they see 20 knock. It's it's a shade under £2.
Well, now it's an even dollar. It's not the 99 cents. So he does not have a Apple phone. That means that Apple's not getting a cut of his donation.
Absolutely.
Only
YouTube are getting a cut.
Just
of it,
YouTube.
But,
yeah. So,
but as I say, it's not about the amount.
Hey, shout out to Poker Rossi, UK and YouTube. Appreciate it. Yep. YouTube's making a killing off of that stuff, man.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, Aaron P, I think he was in here earlier. I was doing a fundraiser and he donated $1.99 and apologized. And I said, why are you apologizing? I said, one, you didn't have to give me anything. And if that's all you can afford, it's much appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it all adds up.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's...
And for some, that might be the only way that they can get donated to you. And, you know, let's be honest, PayPal is an opportunity for that person to dox you. No matter how much they promise you and tell you, they will never dox their donor. You piss them off, they're going to dox you.
He's given me another one now. Now I can buy a tub of screen wipes. Cheers, Poker. I can buy myself a tub of screen wipes now, buddy. It's a good job. He's a good friend, you know. I've just noticed on the top of my YouTube screen, I've got the old goal there at the top, where you can set a goal for super chats or whatever it is. I can see this there. I've never noticed that before. You can actually set a goal, and then it shows you what you've achieved. Oh. There you go. That's probably because of poker giving me super chats.
UK, what I like about your videos of the dancing things, it teaches y'all how to dance too.
Absolutely.
Yep. You should, one of these nights, just that's what we'll all do in our living room is watch those videos, and by the end of the night we're going to know how to do the dance. If we were all together, we could do a line dance together.
Absolutely.
Or a mob, what, flash mob? Is that what it was?
Yeah. Does StreamYard give more bang for your bucks? It gives you absolutely nothing. I'm on the free one anyway. It just means that you can play video. If you do it like live on YouTube, you can't show the videos and the stuff that I've been doing, but with StreamYard I can play videos and do all sorts, and it's easier to interact with your chat. There's features that you have using StreamYard when you go live, like when I did my intro with the girls dancing, just to liven things up a bit. I did the countdown, and then we had I don't know if I can. No, I can't show that without showing the whole thing. You don't want to see the start of the show all over again. So, but I just try and do bits and pieces just to liven things up a little bit. And when you first fire up a live, sometimes you only have like one or two people come in. So at least if you do the countdown and then put something immediately after it, it gives people a chance to come in. So
now, UK, you used to kind of dabble in the drama, right? You, or at least host a panel that might get to a drama.
Sort of. I think when the whole Kelly thing was going on, initially you sort of bought into the fact that he was being less than honest, I guess.
Right.
Being less than honest. And I think everybody sort of got in on that, including myself, because, if you've got certain moral standards and you think that maybe somebody is ripping people off or misleading people, then I think it's very easy for you to take the moral high ground and sort of become a part of it.
Well, restreaming Poker's birthday party was an eye opener for me to how the depth and the level of I got to think of the right words to get this. They wanted you all to think that this was such a terrible, horrible man that he just need to be, just completely removed off of this platform, that, it's criminal activity. It's just not right. And that's going to take an army of YouTube retired vets to fix this for you all. And I never, ever once anything like that about Kelly. Kelly's standing there having a good time. He's smiling every day. He's showing us his kitchen. He's living his life. What did I miss? Where is this YouTube criminal? What?
Because what he had done in the past is he would say that he couldn't do this because he needed money to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I.e., if you want me to go and film this, then you're going to have to pay me. You're going to have to give me some money for gas and things like that kind of thing.
Okay.
And people did, and then he didn't do it.
Okay, I got you.
It was that kind of thing, along those sort of lines, I mean, he has since. There's a couple of times he said he was going to do something and hasn't. But
maybe a better way that he could have done it would be like, if I get these donations, I'm gonna do it, and then get the money to roll in and say, oh, gas prices have changed 3 cents, guys. I couldn't afford it, so I went ahead and spent the money on something else.
Yeah. The thing is, at the time that was going on, so many people were into it, and it was almost like you felt like you were missing out on something because you weren't a part of it. Hiya, Gator. Welcome, buddy. It almost sort of sucked you in because, like, you're talking about an entire community, basically. had decided that what he was doing was wrong, and and I think it was like a common sort of thing that everyone thought, well, hang on, this is not right. You're saying this and doing that, and all you're doing is asking for money. But I will give, as I said before, I will give him his credit. He's always said he was doing it for the money. He's never denied the fact that he's all about the money.
Exactly. At least he's honest about it, right?
Yeah. So it's not like he was being sneaky. Some of the methods he employed to get the money maybe were a little bit less than honourable. But, but I also think some of that was people misled him.
Well, that's kind of, if you don't mind, and please, if you want me to stop me, because I won't until you tell me to stop. But I have seen that same character assassination, and that's what I'm going to call that whole thing, happen to two of the women sitting on this panel tonight. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Have y'all been told what pieces of shit we are and how, we lie, we do all that stuff, money's involved, yada, yada, yada? Have y'all heard them stories?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Okay. So how many times is this going to happen before somebody finally says, it's a common theme over here that everybody that upsets that guy is now labeled damn near the same thing that Kelly Caldwell got labeled, and worse, right, Marines and Army Mom?
Well, it should be, but we know how that goes.
Yeah, and I'll stop because I know that I'm going to get this too much drama, but it's just wake up, people, wake up. You keep seeing the same thing happening over and over to people. Wake up. The common denominator. Figure out what that common denominator is.
It's something, you see going on all the time, It's something you see going on all the time.
Yeah, I even had people tell me after the which one of Kelly's mods did he de-ranch that had given lots of money and he really shit talked? Was it Smooth Operator? Do I have the right name? That I had people come to me and say, you need to check out Kelly Caldwell. And I did. I tried. I don't see Kelly doing anything wrong other than letting somebody run his channel for him. I think there could be good choices there. If somebody wants to come and donate to you, let them donate. Don't let them get booted out and blocked and all that stuff. But that's
Kelly likes to be liked for a start. He does like to be liked.
He's likable. He is likable, you guys. I can't help it. Kelly is likable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's malicious. I think he's misguided, and I mean this in the nicest possible way. He's delusional when it comes to
friendships,
income on YouTube, being a millionaire out of YouTube. Those that were in the early days, I agree, Ryan. I absolutely agree, 100%, Ryan.
And they said the same thing about Clive. I personally feel Clive is harmless. He's just a man that wants to stand in his kitchen and drink and talk to people on YouTube. Right.
I agree. I don't think he's got a malicious bone in his body at the end of the day, Ryan. I think he's misguided. He's been misled, and he is delusional in his belief that YouTube will make him a millionaire.
I agree.
But if that's what gets him out of bed every day and makes him stand up and do YouTube every day, that's not a bad thing. The people that are millionaires on YouTube are those that started off in the early days, in the heyday, a bit like pyramid selling.
I see Kelly in front of the camera in a very nice kitchen. It appears nice. It's clean. It's very clean to me. It looks nice. I see Kelly have a wife that is present and part of his life and enjoyable to watch. Kelly's not chain smoking in some dark, dingy area. He's standing right there. He's got that smile on his face until someone in the chat can make that smile go away. And that's usually their goal, right? Isn't that what we usually see in Kelly's chat?
I told Kelly, because he's quite good. He's not polished, but he's quite good at sort of orating, talking, with a smile, quite engaging, that he should do motivational speaking.
Ooh, I don't know that he could do that unless he knew the subject very well.
But I mean, if he boned up on a subject, he could do. He's somebody that people would probably, listen to if he stood up on a, because of the way he presents himself in terms of the smile and all the rest of it. But he is completely focused on YouTube, and right or wrong, that's what motivates him. And
and he's not gonna change, and he hasn't changed. And
no, exactly. People have tried to change him. People have tried to advise him. Kelly's going to do what Kelly's going to do, and he's not ultimately not hurting anybody. And let's face it, people donate because they want to donate. No one can put your arm up your back and make you donate to somebody.
So now that we've established that, could we dig a little bit? I want to talk a little bit more on what was going on 8 months ago at the birthday party live stream, because what changed that now Kelly's not that evil, whatever that shit that was getting spun that night.
To be honest, I don't really know, because after 27 minutes of not being able to get a word in edgeways, I left.
Yeah, don't blame me on that one. But I don't get what changed. Did donations go a different direction? Did money get involved? Why is Kelly all of a sudden now not this evil person? Because he's doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, I think people have just accepted that, he is who he is. He's going to do what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Is it people accepted or a certain person accepted, and therefore the masses followed?
So I was just reading Ryan's comment. Again, Ryan's hit the nail on the head there. He's happy doing what he's doing, and that is absolutely fine. This is social media.
Sure is.
And, yeah, exactly. Ryan, it's like any of the channels on YouTube.
Yep.
There's the door. If you don't like it, you can leave.
Absolutely.
My channel's not for everybody. We try and keep it light and relaxed. And Ryan, do you want to come up on the panel, buddy? Do you want to come up and speak rather than typing in the chat? Because you're more than welcome. I'll drop the link.
And Kelly's not doing anything different that other channels are doing. It's bottom line. It's the same goal, your money. Kelly's just doing it, I suppose, differently than the next guy. All right. The next guy is going to get there and say,
Hostle's trying to take down my channel. She doesn't want me to get any of your guys' money. She wants to destroy me.
And, those hate donations roll in. Well, Kelly,
yeah, I mean, people do YouTube for all sorts of reasons. Some people do it for the money. Some people do it, just for entertainment and for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the way to deal with it. And not expect an income or any great things out of YouTube. But if you get it, appreciate it.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's what I've learned to do. I don't expect to get because Kelly did at various points say that, he's gone live for 4 hours, therefore he should get a donation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that's not how it works.
Exactly.
It's nice if you get one, but I don't think every time I go live, I'm going live because I want people to donate to the channel. Because that's not why I do it.
I've seen channels go live, get heavy donations right up front, and voila, they no longer need that live anymore. And it's like, okay, guys, I got to go run an errand, got to go pick up the wife. But I'm going to go live later. Okay, I'm going to go live later. Well, you're not going to go live because you just hit your goal within the first 30 minutes that you had when you went live. So we'll see you tomorrow or the next time you need your wallet filled, So.
No worries, Ryan. No worries. No worries.
Oh, right.
No, it's. I think it was a trend at the time to target Kelly.
Yep.
So I did it in a clownish way. I wasn't being vicious.
Yep.
And as I said to Kelly, and I had a conversation. I said, Kelly, I'm not trying to take you down or do this, that, and the other. I want you to see what other people see.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the panel, Poker Rossi. I wanted people to see what everyone else could see, basically, and why he was being clowned.
Mm-hmm.
But in all honesty, who the hell am I to do that, really? But I got drawn into it the same as so many other people did, and could see, hang on a minute, this guy's doing the same thing day in, day out.
Don't get me wrong, I totally get it. I fully understand what happened there. I mean, I've participated myself, and I'm, see it happening to me on 2 channels right now. So
at the end of the day, as human beings, we're pack animals as such.
Yeah, exactly.
We run with the crowd, and whatever happens to be the popular thing at the time, people will go for. Mm-hmm. Whatever's trending is what people run with. It's human nature. I mean, it's like, in the playground at school, if there was a fight, someone would shout, bundle, and everybody would gather around and watch these two,
Mm-hmm.
It is human nature.
Yeah, I agree with that. I coming into this genre, so many people wanted me to hate certain people, and I'm like, not until they give me a reason to. I can't. I just can't. I don't know you to hate you yet or to dislike you. Give me a reason, and I will. Don't give me a reason, we'll get along great.
It's a tribal mentality as well, because if you look at it, take sport. You know, people supporting a particular baseball team or a particular football team against another team.
Right.
You know, we are tribal. So if there's a thing of against another YouTuber or another channel, you know, and you can be part of that gang as opposed to the gang that's receiving it, you know, you're going to join that gang.
Yeah, but when your coach is moving the field, what is it, the end zone, the field, what do they say, the football terminology? When he's moving that every time that he's caught red-handed, I can't root for that team anymore, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I would have to switch teams at that point.
Well, people do switch allegiances. You see it all the time on YouTube.
What's going on, Poker Rossi?
Not much.
Yeah?
Not much.
How's the weather? Is it still blowing snow out there?
Oh, it's snowing much right now. So we get loads of snow.
And do you have the hot tub warmed up out back, or you're not going to go in the hot tub tonight while it snows?
No, I think not very long before I head to bed and work tomorrow again. So.
Ooh, you work on the weekend.
I work every second weekend.
Ah, I got you. And then do you get a longer period off?
Yeah, next week's only 2 days working, then the rest of the days is off.
Yeah, that's not too bad then. You got all that not vacation, but time off.
Poker doesn't have a hot tub, but if he wants one, and he runs a hot bath and eats a can of baked beans.
I see a video coming up of that.
Ukmedic.
Runs a top a hot bath with a can of beans. Oh dear. No, I'm the only fool that where I used to live. I did a load of decking on several different levels going out to a gazebo that I'd built, a proper wooden gazebo with a tiled roof with a hot tub in it. And it snowed, and I've got my slippers on and my bathrobe, and I'm walking across the decking to go and get in the hot tub, and I slipped flat on my back, and my slipper flew over my neighbour's garden fence.
Oh, Jesus.
And when she saw my wife, she said, "Oh, what happened with that?" And she said, "Oh, he slipped on the decking." And she said, "Oh, I thought perhaps he'd thrown a wobbly and threw his slipper over the fence." Yeah.
Were you okay after that fall?
You what? Sorry.
Were you okay after the fall then, or?
Oh, I was quite winded, but
yeah.
You know, when my wife finally stopped laughing, because we all like to laugh at other people's misfortunes. You know, she was like a fist in her mouth, trying to stop herself from laughing.
I know. And even when you might be injured, sometimes they just can't stop laughing because it was just such a hilarious movie. Then you realize they're injured and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have been laughing. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Sounds like everybody's going to be shoveling snow tomorrow.
This is true. Well, I think, guys and girls, I know there's a few of you in here, but I've been going now for just over 3 hours. I think I am going to call it a night.
UK, could you give me about 5 minutes after the show shuts down? I just wanted to ask you a few questions about something you might be able to shed some light on for me.
Oh, if I can, I will.
I appreciate that.
Right. So what I'm going to do now is I shall say bid everyone good night and thank you very much for joining me. And I shall play my... Thanks, Marsha. Glad you enjoyed it. I shall play my outro.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah, take care, guys. And see you on the flip side. Here we go.
Lights go down and curtains fall. You all came and gave your all. Magic in the air we felt. With your love and hearts we melt. Souls connected through the night. coming. Thank you for the joy, your love and laughter, our hearts deploy. Moments spent in harmony.